What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Competitive Standard 40K. Here with my buddy Patrick. We got a great game for you today. We're doing Dark Angels new supplement versus the Craftworld Aeldari, who haven't gotten a book in a while, but I'm going to play them as best as I can to see if they stand a chance against these new scary Dark Angels. So let's give you a run through the armies real quick. We got a couple of videos up, so we'll talk about the Dark Angels first.
Yeah, so this is a first and second company detachment using with the patrols for the new rules. So we have the second company with a Talonmaster as the warlord, and then you have first company with some Bladeguard Veterans, and that's a big brick of 10 Terminators. I've got maxed out my assassinate points with 5 characters, but you can see here that there's just this line of buffing that's going across. It's taking advantage of a lot of the really neat, unique units that
cut to the overhead.
Sort of are fluffy as well as crunchy now.
Here, let's point out where these guys have been deployed to.
Yeah. So we have Sammael here, and so this is a 4-objective map, so we're kind of picking sides to fight on. So this is Sammael's wing, no pun intended, with Dark Shroud support in case I don't go first. They don't have OPSEC, so these guys really need to be killers. They cost a lot of money, and so we're going to see if Black Knights are meta with Corvus Hammers now that cost money.
Yeah, they are very expensive.
So yeah, and then sort of for my OPSEC in the second company, the Ravenwing, we've got 2 units of outriders. They each have a warlord or equivalent with them. In this block over here, we have everyone getting protected by that beautiful 6-inch Narthesium aura from your boy the chaplain, or the apothecary. Sorry, the chaplain is no longer on the call list.
He didn't make the cut this time.
No, not for this army anymore. Yeah. And yeah, so there's a fairly good mix of shooting, not a lot of use of the sort of combat doctrines in general, because I'm going to be seeing a lot of invulnerable saves. So that'll be something to manage. But
yeah, I feel like you did a great job kind of spacing the army out. You've got kind of equally distributed halves with the outriders, with the character support, the apothecaries in the middle, giving almost everything the bubble except for, I guess, that far outrider unit, but then they've got the Dark Shroud there keeping them safe. And
the big thing in the army is we are going to make Blast with Mortal Wounds work with this Dark Talon.
Let's see.
It's a great looking model, and it's got Hurricane Bolters.
Yeah. Well,
take it away, Evan.
Let's do a little run-through video of the Aeldari army. So we've got some Shining Spears, we got some Dark Reapers in the back there, some Dire Avengers. Our 2 characters to start, our Warlord and our Farseer on bike. Then we'll cut over to the Wraith Blades, the Warlock. So we're taking a 5-man Wraith Blade squad. People talk about how durable they are. We'll see just how durable they are. We've got a Guardian Blob, 15 Guardians, and a platform. The platform's nice because it helps give you some cover. Saves at 2 up, and then another unit of Shining Spears. They're modeled as Wind Riders today, forgive us. And then in the back there, it's 2 Wave Serpents and another 5-man unit of Rangers. So if we cut to the overhead, I'll point out how all those guys ended up. So we've got a forward deployed Shining Spear unit behind this obscuring here, and a forward deployed Shining Spear unit over there behind that obscuring. I've put them as far forward as I can. If I go first and I choose to outstrike, I can do so. If not, I could always redeploy them back to safety. They're already in a pretty safe spot though. In the back of my army, I've got the 2 Wave Serpents. One of them is filled up with the 5 Wraith Blades. They are modeled with the swords, but they have the necessary shield because the shield gives them the 4-up invuln. You can boost that to a 3-up with Protect. So kind of my army is based around getting these really, really powerful invulnerable saves. So the 3-up invuln on them. I can get to the 2-up invuln on the Shining Spears in ranged. And I can also get to any other invulns I got. Oh, I can put the Stratagem to make the Guardians have a 4-up invuln, and then I can boost that to 3-up. So using a lot of 3-up and 2-up invulns to hopefully withstand the Marine's firepower. He has the relic on the apothecary that makes me take 5-up invulns that are unmodified. So if he gets that guy in close range of these units, he all of a sudden turns off all the powers that they have, and all of a sudden they're taking 5-up invulns, which is not doing anybody any good. So my plan is to kill that guy as soon as possible. He definitely has a target on his back, and for that reason,
There are
We can talk about
snipers.
we can talk about secondaries because I've taken assassinate. I'm already incentivized to kill that guy. You know, if he wants to push forward with Sammael, I'll be trying to take out Sammael. His banner guy makes the Deathwing have -1 damage. That guy's pretty scary too. So a lot of incentive to kill his characters. They're doing a lot for him, and I'm rewarded for doing that with assassinate. And just to finish off the deployment, so I had 5 Wraith Blades and 9 Dark Reapers. Dark Reapers have been pretty overpriced. They're so fragile with 1 wound, T3. But the fact that they've now been able to fire and fade back into transports, as per the most recent FAQ, means that they have a little bit more survivability. So their plan will be to move up, hop out, shoot something, hopefully delete it with Doom off the Farseer, and then hop right back into that transport and be safe from the return fire. So that's kind of my deployment. I've taken this corner. I'm going to push onto this turn 1, and then I have some mobility with the spears. I'll probably want to be a little cagey with how I do that. Use the support from the Farseer, from the Dire Avengers, from the Dark Reapers, and kind of pick a target to focus on each turn. I don't have as much obstacle as him, but we'll just meet in the middle and see how it goes. So if we talk about secondaries for a bit, I've taken Assassinate, like I said. I feel like he just has really powerful characters that are good to kill. I have mobility, I can reach out and threaten them. I've taken Engage because I'm just a very fast army. This is a map where sometimes you would want to take Dominate because there's only 4 objectives, so you only have to hold 3 to really effectively score that. But I just don't have enough OBSEC that I feel like I don't know that I can effectively take him off of it every turn. I think once he gets there, he's going to be pretty hard to shift. So in lieu of that, I might start pushing models past that halfway line to get the Engage corridors, and also that'll help if I'm threatening characters deep in his backfield, or if I want to push for his back objective, or if I want to go for scramblers. I'll be getting rewarded for that because I'll be pushing into the 3rd quarter over there. And then my last secondary that I've taken is scramblers. So I'll be able to scramble my backfield with the Dire Avengers. I think I'll be able to get to the midfield at some point. And I've got the Guardians and the Rangers and Reserves who can perform that role if they need to. The Guardians are more of a threat for sure, and then they can kind of sit on an objective with the 4-up invuln. And then the Rangers, if he doesn't completely screen out his backfield for the first 3 turns, I will be able to kind of sneak them in the backfield and get deploy scramblers. And if not, I'll just use them as OBSEC somewhere else or have them hold my backfield. So that's kind of my plan for secondaries. You want to talk about your secondaries?
Yeah, you mentioned domination, and as someone who's a little slower, I thought about Engage, but with the amount of OBSEC I have and the amount of OBSEC on fast units where I can push Evan off, I've decided to go with domination, just because as well I feel like it gives me a fairly good chance of scoring near maximum when Evan's army, despite being big, doesn't give up a lot of obvious secondary choices.
Right. I've got 3 characters and 2 vehicles, so I'm not giving up assassinate points or bring it down points.
And I'm taking Librarian, so I can't abhor the witch or anything like that. And I did not bring him there to mentally interrogate. So instead, I've taken Grind Them Down because it looks a little ridiculous when it's deployed on the field, but I am more confident in being able to choose through something every turn with the combined firepower, just heavy bolter, Sammael. In some ways, our characters are providing a lot of residual shooting that I'm going to need to make that work. And then my last secondary is
banners.
Raise banners, because if we're trying to dominate, we're going to be dominating with Terminator infantry or perma-transhuman infantry for sure. So it's not a great secondary.
No, it's not, but it's something.
We aren't going to scramble, and there was not one of the things in not having any troop choices is that I'm sort of missing the infiltrators and incursors to be able to screen backfield and things that I'm very comfortable leaving behind. In this case, for a hold 1, hold 2, hold more,
everything wants to be pushing forward, so it's
and his army can push into my army much better than I can respond. Definitely. So I'm gonna have to be very deliberate in my movement, and I wish I didn't have to take any actions, but there we are.
Fair enough. And also, we were talking earlier, While We Stand For You doesn't work out that great because the Black Knights are a bit fragile. The Dark Talon can be a little fragile too, but they have high damage output, so understand why you've chosen them.
We did talk about putting Secret Agenda on that.
Yeah, you're a big fan of Secret Agenda, but
I mean, Dark Angels, it's so good. It's like, what you doing? Nothing? Won't tell you nothing. It's in the rules. I paid a CP. You don't get to know.
Yeah. It's just with this layout, you would score domination as you would do it, so that would be revealed. You would score banners once you put the first banner up, so that would be revealed. And
yeah, it's really good for Will We Stand We Fight, but he's going to be shooting every single unit I have for that anyway, except for the Terminators, and there are easier and stupider ways to hide 5 points that don't cost a CP.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so I think the last thing we'll start about before we start the game is just the terrain layout. So we've got this cool Martian board set up today. We're playing these back corner runes here and here as obscuring and runes, so it's given some space to hide models behind. I've hid some stuff here. He had the dark down there, but obviously not hidden.
I've been a very aggressive deployment.
Yeah, he's less
I couldn't really... Yeah, and I felt like I couldn't really bring my bikes around if I get
stuck
the
back
first
there.
turn, which I'm really hoping to get. I have invulnerable saves, but like I mentioned before, I'm pretty happy with the distribution of damage mitigation across my army.
Definitely.
And the Apothecary he just makes his points back pretty easily. Picking
I gotta
people
kill
up
him
every turn.
early. But yeah, so we've got obscuring here. We've got obscuring here as well. So these two pieces are going to be obscuring. The little kind of cratery rocks right in next to these pieces, we're going to play as difficult. So these pieces do create a lot of line of sight blocking. So there's kind of room to jump from here to here to here with obscuring, which is great. But then there is a little bit of interaction with the difficult ground, which we think is interesting. And then so essentially these middle pieces are obscuring. Then these back pieces are just going to be light runes, and these kind of houses are also light runes, not obscuring. So we've given a good amount of obscuring in each deployment zone, but also we don't want it to just be like so easy that you can just hide a unit behind obscuring and sit on an objective for the entire game. So that's also why I think the objectives in the middle, they're in a nice place in between obscuring where you can shoot across to them, you can shoot from the deployment zone, so I think they're broken up in a pretty good way. So with that said, I think let's roll, switch to the dice cam on the overhead, and we will roll to see who's going first. And you said you want to go first, you think?
I think I want to go first. I mean, with the new change, it is strong
You got a
5.
And I got a 6. Wow.
Oh.
All right, so we have to declare if we're going to do any sorts of
Pre-game moves.
moves. So
let me look at our new strategy.
Yeah, so for 2 CP, he can pre-game move one of his Ravenwing units, probably Ravenwing Bikers or Ravenwing.
And it will be as if it was my movement phase. So I need to pick someone to move.
And I am going to not be redeploying anything. I think I'm happy with where my spears are at the moment.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take off 2 CP early and start measuring somewhere maybe a little better
so he starts
to
on
hide.
7, so he's going down to 5 CP.
Oh, there's my...
And I'll be going up 1 CP at the start of my turn. Should put me on 13. Have not spent any pregame since the Eldar pregame stuff is not that great unless I was going to redeploy, which I'm not. So he's going to move, looks like a Black Knight unit.
And since it acts like my movement phase, I'm going to advance them.
Oh, you don't get to advance them as the new FAQ.
Ah, dang it.
Yep.
So yeah, then these guys are, I believe, going to try and shuffle
Behind some obscuring.
Yeah, shuffle behind some obscuring.
Fair enough.
We'll just move them in order, and that gives them... The reason I wanted to go first so badly is not out of any particular desire to throw myself into Evan's back lines, but because I am now stationary on all those bikes, so they do not have an invulnerable save this first turn.
Right.
And that's a problem.
Yep, and I'm happy to go first because I don't want to get alpha striked by a Dark Talon, and you know he might have been able to get some extra shooting in. So all right, start of my turn, command phase. I don't have anything. I'm not Space Marines. Ha ha ha. I'm Eldar. Psychic phase is where we're doing all our shenanigans. So what we're gonna do to start the game is we are going to figure out what the Dark Reapers are gonna shoot when they get out. Which it's looking like we've got 48-inch range. So when we come out, essentially 51 from here, we could probably could maybe nick a shot at that outrider squad. We could go into the Terminators because in his command phase is when the character gives them the -1 damage. So if I was shooting at them now, I would be able to get my flat 3 damage shots through, which could be pretty big. But he does have the Apothecary Aura there, so he's probably going to roll a 6 every time I get 3 damage through, and then I maybe kill a couple, and then what happens? He picks them up the following turn. So that's not that exciting. I'd rather wipe a unit. I think I'm going to try to pick off the OBSEC bikers. So let's see, if we disembark within 3...
I'm really not looking forward to this fire and fade.
Yep. It's pretty cheeky.
So yeah, with the Reaper launchers, it's another thing that I was really specifically worried about is I feel pretty good for most of the game dealing with, rend from shuriken weapons, but, at the start of the game immediately, him being able to hit out quite far with those units, 48 inches at AP2 with multi-damage is just not something Marines like in the current meta, and they are definitely about to feel it.
Yep, and I think I can get pretty much all of them in line of sight, maybe if I shuffle this guy. Maybe one of them won't be able to see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think one of them can see. The rest of them will be able to see. So one dude's not going to be able to see. I'm going to end up fading them back into the transport, of course. All right, so they're going to get out, shoot that unit. After they fire and fade, they're going to go 7 and then wind up within 3 of this. So when I move this, just need to make sure that they can all go 7 and be within 3. So that's fine. We're going to scramble the backfield with the Dire Avengers. And they're going to... What do we want to do with them? We could get on the objective, but I don't think he's going to really push onto it. Because he's moving 14 and charging, so he's got a 26-inch range of threat. So unless he did some shenanigans, he won't be able to get there. So I think we're going to just kind of keep them hidden for a turn. Maybe just shuffle them over a little bit. We do want to get our casters out because we're going to have a couple spells. The question now is, do we fling the spears at something? Now, if we did shoot the Dark Reapers into them, we could also jump the spears into them. Come 14, double move 28, and then charge into them. And this is before the -1 damage thing goes off. But if I do that, I'm pretty much throwing away the unit to trade for Deathwing Terminators, which, oof, it's tempting, but it's just probably not the right call. Probably not. So I think instead we'll go for 1 unit, and we're gonna go into the threat range there is about 17. So maybe we'll come along the side and stay like 16 inches away. So that would be, then the Bladeguard are gonna come gobble me.
Yes, there is as well a separate unit of Bladeguard back here.
If the Bladeguard come gobble me, though, then he's not raising a banner with them, and then he's raising a banner with the Terminators, which isn't that great for me, but it's something. All right, so we'll move this Wave Serpent up to about here. That's fine. If we bring these dudes 14. Is there. could get a couple shuriken shots on and then fire and fade, but we're going to fire and fade the Reapers, so they're going to have to wait a turn. So, all right, we'll go for this aggressive play. So we'll come up 14. Front line will be just like that. Pro tip, this is how you want to be moving your bikes with them interlocked. It's how you keep the smallest profile. So I'm not really playing a good mission, a good game to get primary at the moment. Bring this over here actually, which is fine. I don't think I could get onto this. I mean, if I rolled a 6 on an advance, I could. So yeah, I'll advance this thing on the off chance that I do roll 6. So I roll a 5, which might be enough. Let's see from here. So we're going 19. No, it's just short. Oh well. We'll just come here. It's fine. Right, and then we're going to bring up our casters. We don't want to get shot at in any cheeky manner.
Real jet bike envy from the Dark Angels, but we'll deal with it.
Pop out our Warlock as well. So there we go. That's what we got cooking for the first turn 1. We've deployed a Scrambler in our backfield. We're holding our home objective. You know, attempting to push those dudes up there. If I wipe this squad, and let me make sure I got range for Doom. We're gonna have to come up a little bit further.
This is not good.
Also, he has Faucho's wing, so he gets to fly.
That's his so he's flying 12-inch move.
So they're all flying there.
Took me a second to remember that he was a Blood Angel for a day.
So yeah, we're gonna try to pick up the squad and shooting. We might end up having to charge it, which is not fun. We'll come to here. Yeah, whatever. We'll see how it goes. All right, so that's gonna be movement. We'll go to. Unfortunately, they're staying still. We'll go to the psychic phase. So I will start by spending a CP for +1 to cast for my guys around here. That's not unparalleled mastery, that's Seer Council, right? So we'll go to the Farseer for Focus Will. So he's going to be +1 to cast. You can dock me down 1 CP. It's back down to 12. And so Focus Will. Oh, and I want to make sure I'm 24 from your librarian, which I'm way
You're
out.
definitely, yeah.
Cool.
That's why I'm not even.
Cool. No worries there.
Hands in the pockets.
And then just want to make sure, yeah. Quicken is 18 and Protect is 18. Cool. So we're fine there. All right. So 6 +1 is 7. Focus Will goes off. So now we'll put the +2 to cast on the Quicken because we really need to get Quicken off. So then we'll go to Fortune on the same squad, or on this squad, the bikes, which goes off on an 8. So they are 5 up, feel no pain. And then we're going to spend 1 CP for an extra spell, and we're going to Doom on the Black Knights, which on a 5 +1 from Unparalleled Mastery does not go off. So I'll reroll the 1 with the Runes of the Farseer. Oh no!
Oh yes, another one. I was keeping so quiet so the dice gods wouldn't get mad at me.
Snap. So that's a 5, 6, right? Okay, so no Doom. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's big for me. That was a very big unit.
Okay, and I'm down 2 CP, so I should be at 11 CP. So now we will protect them. This is from my Warlock. He has 1 free reroll per turn. He doesn't need it. We're good. And the other one will be Quicken, which goes off on a 10. So they will get to move again. And they're going to get in close range to get their shots off onto the Black Knights. But then they're going to charge into the outriders in the hopes of making a very long charge have to happen for the Deathwing. And maybe, or if he charges the Bladeguard, whatever he ends up using to charge them will be a long, it'll kind of pull them to the side. And we're going to just be exactly 6 inches away so that all our spears can go. And I failed Doom, right?
Yes, you did.
That's a problem. Cool, everybody's within 6. No Doom. Oh, that hurts. All right. So
we are getting.
We'll go to the shooting phase now. So what do I have for shooting? It's a good question. I don't think I've got much range with this stuff. I can't see. Cool. This guy can see and shoot outriders, so he'll just do that. So he'll just pop off some shuriken shots, because why not? Oh, and I've taken a custom Craftworld today. So my custom Craftworld is -1 AP on shuriken when I'm in close range, and also Savage Blades, which is reroll 1s to hit when you charge. So shuriken shots into outriders on 3s, I advanced, so on 4s, and 3s. Suspenseful, but 1 wound, no minus.
Right,
Uneventful.
No minus, so that's going to be
just a
3
3
up armor.
Yep. Wow,
2,
nice.
feel no pain.
Cool,
2.
take a wound. Alrighty.
So
And now,
do we have dice that we want to use as wound counters? I'll just put
yeah,
down.
that's fine, I guess. Alright, so it's up to the, we'll go with the Dark Reapers first. So because you have 4 wounds, I'm going to use the profile that has damage 2, since it ends up balancing out anyway. So it's going to be 2 shots per guy, right? Yep. And I got 8 guys you can see, so 16 shots. 4, 8, 12.
These are your Dark Reapers into my Outriders?
Yes. 16
I
shots.
am going to spend 1 CP and give these guys Transhuman.
Cool. All right. I'm going to wounding on 3. Oh, I'm strength 5, so I'm already wounding on 4s.
Never mind then. Sorry, I thought those were
Higher strength.
I thought you were using the strength 8 profile.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm saving it.
Okay, so this is on 3s. Not bad. Pretty average. Could have used some rerolls.
That's on 4s because of the Dark Shroud?
Dark Reapers never miss on anything other than 3s.
You forget all the things when Eldar have been out of the meta for a little bit that made them so tricksy.
All right, so I've got this many at -2.
Oh, a scam call.
Nice.
Lovely.
Probably not going to wipe the squad here. That's annoying, but not worth a CP or anything, so I'll let you roll those saves at -2.
All right.
To dice.
Yeah, I'm not getting any bonuses from anybody. So
nope.
This is
so looking for a lot of...
Oh, well.
Oh, he's rolled 50% so far. All right, so he loses a bike and a half.
Yeah, that was a 6 outside of the dice box, but it does not matter.
Yeah, no worries.
So, how many wounds?
So loses a bike and a half.
Yeah.
That was pretty underwhelming. And then my Dark Reapers will fire and fade, so you could take a CP away from me, and they'll get back in the transport.
Yeah, we're not going to remove Sammael's character protection. We're going to put this bike back here, see if it gets revived. Or if it needs to get revived.
Cool, and over here, spears. So we'll do the 2 damage spears first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I might be overestimating the ability. I killed a biker in half with a 300-point Dark Reaper unit. These are the beats. Here we go. Spears. Okay. And on 3s. Cool, that many -4. So it goes.
So yeah, it goes on my invuln. Or yeah.
You have a 5-up jink?
Yeah, 5-up jink, because they moved. This is why I moved them, even if it wasn't maybe the smartest thing.
But then you don't get jink because you didn't have your first turn yet.
No, it's on my previous movement.
You haven't had a movement phase yet. so you couldn't possibly have a Jink yet.
So then, I spent 2 CP in error. Do I roll? I don't roll any saves then.
I guess not.
I'm rolling my Feel No Pains.
Yeah, damage 2.
So let us know in the comments what you think if a pregame move counts to activate Jink, but who knows?
Do they FAQ that you get Jink always too?
No, it's yeah. The wording is a little strange, but I'm taking these looking for 6-ups, and I get none.
Yeah. You spent he
No,
spent
no,
2.
I
No, that was before pregame.
no. Yeah, I was
We're
talking
good.
about my pregame CP, which have been wasted in the
Yeah.
expectation of Jink.
All right, so yeah,
Yeah,
it's 2
and
damage, so you roll it again.
Oh, yeah, and so we'll roll it again.
Cool. Make none.
Oh, come on. This is getting too casual.
Cool. All right, so
So that's that bike squad picked up.
no, 5 wounds went through. So 1, 2, 2 bikes and a half.
Oh yeah.
Which they're 3 wounds, so one
2.
guy's down to 1 wound left.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna have
Now
to
we'll
take
do
on.
shurikens.
Actually, one of them already had a wound, so that's just 3 bikes.
Oh yeah, cool.
Well, actually, with bleed over.
What do you say?
He said you get drinks on first turn. It's silly wording, at least that's what I remember.
It
Okay, well,
says
thank
in
you,
your
Anthony.
previous move phase, but you didn't have a move phase. So
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a specific wording about it, but let's not get into it.
fair enough.
So I'll just take out. This is 2 wounds.
Actually, so it should be 3 bikes total. Doesn't spill over then, because you filled 5. So kills him,
Yeah,
and then
kills him.
kills 2 more. But now you got shurikens.
No, this guy's down on 1 wound because. Oh, wait, nope, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. So 1,
Keep miscounting
2,
to 5.
3, 4, 5 so far. So we got 4 more shurikens after this. Failing Doom was unfortunate, but we'll see if it matters. Okay. And there's 16 more shots coming after this. So this is where Doom would have been really clutch, because it's on 5s now. So, sorry, that was a 6, just knocked over. So 3 are AP minus 3, 1 is no minus.
Alright, so we'll take those AP3 shots first,
Yep,
saving on
so-
6s.
Nope.
No saves, feel no pain. 6s.
Make 1,
1 6.
and then 1 3-up save too. Cool.
Hey, there we go.
So you just took 2 more wounds.
Yeah, so that squad is not looking very
And then
happy.
16 more shots. 5, 10, 15, 16. On 3s. And
Or is it from this unit?
no, it's from the Shining Spears.
Okay.
And on 5s. Not great, but fine. So 2 more with the AP.
This is really where I needed that invuln.
Drop both, and then 2 Feel No Pains. Nope, so 1 biker's left on 2 wounds, and then saves here.
Oh, that's bad.
And 1
So
more
that's
save.
1 more save.
Alright, so, and then 1 more Feel No Pain. Nope, so 1 biker's left on 1 wound.
Yep.
So
And
that
that is a really bad phase.
that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I didn't finish them off because I am going to have to charge them now. And I was hoping to get away with not charging them. But that's fine. So that's all my shooting. I'll go to the charge phase and I will charge there. Charge both units. Would you like to overwatch?
No.
I don't imagine so. So on a 5, we're going to come, most of us, over here.
And because they're Shining Spears you've charged, there's no way I'm going to heroically intervene because they are nasty strength 8.
I'm just going to put 4 attacks into them and hope that's enough. Fair enough. And then everybody else will get within an inch of that guy, and then they're each within an inch. Alright, and I'll spend 1 CP. Dock me another CP, please. And I'll use Supreme Disdain, so 6s explode. So the first 4 guys into...
And I'm going to use Transhuman on these outriders.
All
so
right.
please dock me 1 CP.
Cool.
Because
1
someone needs to survive this massacre.
Alright, so 4 attacks into the one guy on 3s, rerolling 1s, no 6s, and on 3s, he's dead unless you roll 4 Field of Pain. So I think he's out of the Field of Pain aura anyway right now.
Yeah, he is. He has been kicked out of that.
We just went to CP.
Yep.
And then I've got
That
2,
is
4,
all
6,
she wrote for
2, 4,
these
6,
Black
8,
Knights.
10, 12, 14, 15 attacks. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 attacks. On 3s. A lot of 1s, but that's why and a lot of 2s. That's really the problem. Let's see. If we roll the 1s, do I even want a CP at 1? How much CP do I have? 10?
10.
Alright, rerolling the 1s, and I'll CP the other one. Screw it. Yeah, 1 more CP. Okay, so that's hits, and then on 4s, because of transhuman. Come on.
Oh, that's what we like to see.
Oh, I didn't count any 6s as exploding. I totally dropped the ball on
You
that.
said there were no 6s, I think?
In the first round. I don't know
Oh,
about the second round. I'll just roll like 2 more. 2 hit rolls. Rerolling
double
1s. Hit 1 and then wound 1. Okay, so because of that, so 4 go through, so it kills 2 bikers. Unless you're within 6-inch range, which you probably are, obviously, for the
yeah,
apothecary.
for that guy.
So you can roll 4 at a time.
So these are
So
for the shining
6s,
spears.
you just need 1 to live. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
that's good. So
Now you can roll 2 more for the next set of wounds. Okay, kills
So that
him, and
guy's
then
dead.
2 more. Just
Yep,
2 more because
2
you
more for it.
made those.
Come on.
Cool.
Nope.
All right, so kills 1, and then another's down to 2.
We're going to take out this guy because we need to keep Mr. Feel No Pain alive and
That's true.
available.
So I'll pile in, and I will just come like so. Shift over towards you. Go towards you. We'll come towards you, and I'll base you here. Like so. Cool.
All right, and so then let's double check. Outriders, it's always a big totting up. They haven't moved, so they're +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and let's just remember how many that attacks is with Angels of Death.
Yeah, they should be. They're just Primaris dudes right now.
Yeah, and it's just
4 attacks, I think.
4 attacks plus the chainsword.
4 attacks, including the chainsword.
Okay, yeah, so that's for each of them, and then +1 for the sergeant.
Yep. So 9 attacks.
Yeah, we never decided which one was a sergeant. We'll have it be this guy
Yeah,
out in front who's got
definitely.
2 wounds.
He looks like a sergeant.
Um,
Cool. So 9
dice for
attacks.
this. So 5.
So on 2s, that's everyone, right? Just Doctrine.
Yeah, that's Doctrine because it's 3 ups and they
Yeah.
stood still.
Gotcha. So 2s, you're not rerolling 1s.
Not
He's
anymore.
Talonmaster.
Yeah.
He's just reroll 1s to wound.
Sorry, no, yeah, it's the old Grim Resolve kicking in.
Oh, right. And then on 4s,
Yeah.
didn't think it was worth lightning fast there.
No, I'm really low on CP, and spending too much on the bikers now is not going to do it for me. So let's reroll
Cool.
those 1s from the Talonmaster.
Oh, yeah.
These 2 goes out.
So 3 wounds. So
3 wounds,
all right.
81.
Well, I am protected, so my 3-up armor stays at a 3-up, and I make them all. Cool.
Signs of what's to come.
Hopefully. All right, that's my turn. You don't need a morale, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So at the end of my turn, I got my engage points, so I'll get 2 points on engage.
Yeah, and I...
Oh, you're base, so you can't move that guy.
yeah. This guy... Well, he can't move through, it's just...
Oh yeah, here, you can just do that.
So,
there you go.
I'm going to try and create
2 points for engage for me.
some sort of avenue of control.
Nothing else for me. All right, so start of your turn, sir. So you'll
God.
gain a CP.
Yep.
So
And then we'll start nominating people about who's doing what. So this is problematic in that the Talonmaster during this command phase really doesn't have anyone he's super interested in giving ignoring the benefits of cover 2. So I think he'll give it to himself, if he can do that.
I think it might have been changed to core.
No worries, yeah, there are some things that have changed between the index and now that I haven't fully unscrambled my brain from. Sammael is going to give full chapter master rerolls to the outriders.
Yeah, Talonmaster is just core now.
Yeah, and so yeah, he's gonna give these guys full chapter master rerolls,
Cool.
and that's just how it's gonna be right now. And I'm left in a pickle for movement. Oh, and the banner is going to
Make the Deathwing.
make the Deathwing Knights
For sure.
because they are out in the open.
Yep.
All right.
And again, it's a 10-man unit of 5 Thunderhammer Storm Shield and 5 Lightning Claws, just for modeling purposes.
So yeah, so one of the first questions is, are we going to fall back? Are we going to use Intractable to open these guys up to shooting? And I think the answer is going to be yes to the fallback movement. So, can I fall back?
Yeah, I did not wrap you or anything.
So,
I wish I had, but I didn't want to get closer to you.
yeah, and then there were the Black Knights. So yeah, we're just going to take ourselves 14 inches away from all of this horrible danger and keep our wound tracker with us because, well, he's not getting that arm back. So that leaves open some more interesting questions now that we're in our movement phase, such as how's the apothecary going to get over, because he definitely has a job to do to fix that. So we're probably just going to advance him because this is a nice 10-inch move and about another 10-inch move. And then the Talonmaster is going to move up with his guys. I'm going to be very careful about him because as a converted monocle, he can be a little finicky. So
the other thing that's good for you is that the apothecary is your guy who has the relic that makes me take bad armor invulnerable saves.
That's true, actually. I can.
But it's enemies within 3. But that should
Yes,
not be
and
a
I'm
problem.
actually going to edge him
Just within 3.
out of character protection into 3.
Well, he's not in character because they're not a unit of 3 anyway.
That's a good point.
But
So, yeah, he is a little bit out there. So the Bladeguard are going to have to move their 5 inches.
they go 6.
Okay, they go 6. I forget that they're not in Gravis armor. They're just very chunky boys.
Yeah, so let's just see how far this charge is looking for you. The Bladeguard is on a 14, so they need about an 8. Yeah. So, okay, I can deal with an 8.
Yeah, an 8-inch charge ain't great.
It's not
We're
bad,
gonna
though.
try and make it work. Yeah, it is not deep strike, and so deep strike is what is. We're just gonna double check that.
I would just. No worries. We know it's an 8, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But hopefully, I survive. I mean, my invuln's only in shooting anyway, and I'm not too worried about his shooting. Not having a 2-up invuln against shooting, though, is definitely not ideal. And so I take it your Deathwing are going to raise the banner there.
Yeah, they've got enough beef to them where they can all move forward and still have guys on that objective for next turn and to raise the banner, but they really do need to get moving. And so as well, we'll just keep this guy with them. I really think he just has a bolt pistol or something.
I guess he actually can raise the banner too. Forgot about that. It's
he's an independent character.
Yeah, it's just deploy scramblers that you have to do with troops.
We're gonna leave that librarian's movement alone for right now because we are going. Oh man, they were actually both bikes are. So the outriders much better than Black Knights. You can see that they have both bikes survived with 2 units left and 2 wounds, which is a great thing for an apothecary to do.
Yeah.
So this is difficult terrain. So
And you get +3 on your first turn, right, for being Ravenwing?
Yes. So
Basically 15 inches of movement.
yeah, I could have pushed my guys a little farther up, and I might do that on the left.
Would you like me to bump them up 3?
Yeah, if you would.
Sure thing.
And just maybe towards obscuring.
Oh, but they do need to be within 3 of your apothecary for the pick-me-up.
Yeah. Though he can move an extra 3.
Oh, true.
So yeah, with 17 going through the dangerous terrain, we can just take these 2 guys and pop them here. And that's not even advancing them.
Cool.
So the question is, do we want to advance them? And Sammael is much faster than them. Oh no, his flying stand. Sammael being much faster than them. Why
Here,
is
just
this?
pick it up.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Just grab them by the base.
So these guys can get some sort of line of sight on their enemies. And so as well,
Yeah, this is obscuring here, but I think Sammael will be.
Yeah, Sammael is the one who needs to shoot. And so as well, the Dark Shroud is going to move up. It can move 20 inches, so it's moving 14 plus 3. It flies. And do we want to advance it first turn to fire any weapons as assault weapons, right? Or is that for just Ravenwing core?
No, that is. It's just Ravenwing, so everyone Ravenwing can do it.
All right. It doesn't have a ton of weapons. It's got, what, a heavy bolter, and that's it?
You might have given it the assault cannon. I think you had.
Oh, yeah.
You had a point for the assault cannon.
Yeah, I ended up giving the points for the assault cannon, so what you see is what you get. So Sammael now gets character protection, not from the bikes, but from the Dark Shroud. And the final and most important thing is, how are we going to employ our Air Force? So my initial thoughts in a first turn move would have been to get way out there using a strong move. A bombing run, you can go for 12 mortal wounds on a really small unit. But the problem is I'm not going to be popping his transports on 2-up because it's strength 12 and those are toughness 7. But seeing what those shining spears have done to me, I really think that unit needs to get taken down. There's no, and if I can take out both shining spears, I'll get my domination points, or my grind them down points. So this is fairly important, and we are going to move all the way out there.
You would have moved to bombing run them?
Yeah, I do, if I have...
Cool, yeah, because you advance, right?
No. I got 50
40, right? Plus 20 or something?
Yeah, and so I can push out to 53 and get comfortably behind them at maximum movement. We'll just pivot it this way.
Nice.
It's part of our sedate piloting adventures. And so now...
You don't get to pivot, though, because you...
Oh, yeah, no, you pivot at the end. So, that being the end of our phase, we are going to start looking at psychic powers. So, for example, this librarian is going to cast...
Righteous Repugnance, huh?
Yeah, he is going to cast Righteous Repugnance.
Cool. Makes the Bladeguard reroll hits and wounds.
Yep, which we are going to need. And then I think we're also probably going to Mindworm that same unit because he doesn't really have anything else to do. So that does not go off, but...
Would you like to spend a CP?
I would... Yeah, I'll spend a CP for Righteous Repugnance. That's even worse.
Uh-oh. All right, so you picked up your biker here. You got to wreck this unit. That's what's coming next. You've done your psychic. You got the fight last off on me, which means I take a mortal wound as well. So on a 5-up, I ignore that. Would you please bring up the dice cam?
Big ones.
Cool, thank you. Yep, I take a wound.
Called it.
Cool.
Zinch in my camp.
I will take a wound on a guy, and I'll make it the closest guy to you. But it's probably not going to matter. All right, shooting phase. Would you like to carry
Yes.
on?
So we are going to. As I can see that. That doesn't count. And they don't have. Oh, wait a minute. I picked up the wrong guy. This guy's a Black Knight. Hanging out with the Outriders.
Yeah. fair enough.
So, no.
Cool. Outrider back. They
Yeah.
have a lot of wounds. All right.
Yes, they do.
So they
And-
can't shoot because they fell back. So do you want to start Talonmaster?
Yes, I think the Talonmaster. Actually, let's do the Apothecary with his 2 Plasma Talons.
He has the grenade launcher, in case you want to
Oh.
use the no fallback stratagem. That's his
Oh.
little tech piece.
Whoops.
But you could frag grenade into me with blast if you'd like.
Yeah, we'll do a frag grenade with blast. Why
Sure.
not?
So you will get D6 min 3, because I'm a 9-man, for 3. Good thing you have blast. So hold on, before you look at that, am I going to lightning fast? No, I'm not going to lightning fast.
Yeah,
Carry
and I
on.
already rolled 2 1s, no
Cool.
rerolls. So,
So hitting on
4.
hitting on 4s,
Wounding on 4.
wounding on 5s.
Oh,
but,
wounding on 5s, yeah, duh.
So I don't get my benefit from my invuln, but I have a 3-up armor, which goes to a 2-up, and then you are -1 because you're Dev Doctrine turn 1. So I make a save. Cool. All right, Talonmaster.
Yeah, Talonmaster, we're going with the Assault Cannon first.
Cool. It's everything into the Shining Spears. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. It's like there's only target. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, we don't want to shoot at the transport, even though the transport is. Oh, sorry,
No, it's-
dice cam.
Behind obscuring.
So yeah, 3, 6, AP2.
Is it Assault Cannon or Heavy Bolter? Because it's twin, so it's 12 shots.
Yeah, it is twin. I forget that always because it
know.
is a non-standard
It's a lot of
version.
shots.
Yeah, and so let's
So
do
hitting
6
on-
more.
Yep. So hitting on 2s.
Yep. And we got
Ones.
6 more.
Cool.
And
I think you knocked that one.
yeah, so you want to call them all hits?
Yeah.
Cool.
And on 3s to wound. Oh no, shrinks. Yeah, 3s to wound. And he doesn't reroll.
Current spillage, but I'm not re-rolling ones because
You
they
didn't
don't
even
apply to
need
me.
to. Doesn't even matter. So you're -2, right?
Yeah.
Four,
And is that a
8
one?
saves.
Oh no, that's 3.
Yep, 8 saves.
And yeah,
Four,
and so you're at a 5-up invuln because I.
Yeah,
backed
but I'm
that
at a
guy.
2-up armor, so I'll take a 4-up armor save instead.
Dang it.
So 4-up armors. Ooh, I
That's
make
not a lot.
2 out of 6, so that's never healthy. But I'll roll my Feeling of Pains now, and that's a little bit better. So I take 3 wounds, which kills a biker and kills another biker. Finishes off a biker and kills a biker. So again, I'll pull the 2 closest from you.
Charge back, but unfortunately, we just cannot let those shining spears do what they're gonna do.
I think you might have moved a little bit too close.
Oh, yeah, you can push them back.
Yeah, because if it was 8 to that front guy,
So you want to call it a 9-inch charge now?
it might still be an 8. Let's just see. If it was 8 to there. Yeah, I'd say it's like a 9 now. Unless you have a closer one this way. Yeah, no, you still have an 8 this way, so you're good.
All right, so that leaves the question of heavy bolters, and do
Yep,
we
6
do it?
shots. So on
I'm gonna go for it.
2s,
Hitting on 2s.
cool, full house. And then on 3s,
Oh, hey,
Full
full
house
house
again.
again. So that's also
6
AP2.
for 6. All right. So 4-ups. Oh, again, I roll 1/3 of saves. So these are 2 damage each. So I dropped 4 wounds. That's bad. How many CP do I have? About,
You drop 4 hits.
I have 12.
Or,
It reset.
no, you got. Oh
my
yeah,
CP
you're on
reset.
9 CP, I believe, and I
Yeah.
should be on 5.
It did reset.
Okay.
No worries. So I should be on 9. You said 10.
Yeah, I think you
I think
went
it was
down
on
to
9.
9 because you did
Yeah.
a reroll.
Yeah, I think it's 9 and 5. I don't think
worries.
you'll be able to. Okay, yeah, you can check on your phone. All right, you can do that in a minute. I will CP 1 because I do want to keep them alive. All right, I make it. So I drop 3 now. So first one, dead
Dies.
guy, takes
Very
no
live
wounds,
guy.
and come on, no efficiency. All right, so I lose 2 more, which now will definitely be a 9-inch charge. And this guy was not the closest guy. And then I gotta drop one more. I guess he's the closest. Yeah, they're both 9 anyway. So, do I get anything from pulling from this guy? No, not really. I'll just pull from here. Fair enough. All right. Talonmaster's done. Apothecary's done. These guys can't shoot. Bladeguard can shoot their pistols if you'd like.
Yeah, throw in 3 pistol shots.
Yeah, 4 pistols. Why not?
Yeah, so actually, yeah, they're all bolt pistols and spring for the Neo-Volkite.
Yep. So 3s and then 3s or 4s. Sorry. 3s and 4s. 2 saves. All right, I am on 2 up invulns. 2 up armors. 5 up. Ugh. Great. Love that.
This is why you always shoot everything you got.
All right, we got nothing over there, so we're done over there. So now we're over here. So
Yeah, and so
I assume you're gonna shoot, I guess, this stuff first here and then the blast there. I don't know if you'd kill.
yeah, so the thing is that this represents
You'll
a
still
block
get
of about
blast.
18 wounds, right?
Yeah.
So let's
19.
do the D3 mortal wounds for the bomb.
Yes, let's. So if we pull that profile up. Once per game in your movement phase, after it makes a normal move or advanced move, you can select an enemy unit, move to across, and they take D3 wounds. And while caught in stasis, you cannot fall back.
Unless you're like a biker or vehicle or almost everything that's not infantry. 3 mortal wounds.
3. Ouch.
This is what we like to see.
Yeah, all right. I'll take it on a guy, and I'll take it on another guy takes a wound. I'll try to slowly pull myself out of line of sight of stuff, if possible. So he takes a wound, he dies, and he takes a wound.
So yeah, that's gonna be Sammael.
So you still got Sammael.
And maybe one of the outriders.
Yeah, you still have 1 outrider for sure.
So yeah, let's do the 1 outrider. So 4 AP1 bolter shots.
Cool. I will be lightning fast. So take me off 2 CP, please. -2, and carry on. So on force.
Cool.
Cool.
And these guys advance, but they have full chapter master rerolls.
Oh yeah. Cool. 2 hits, and on force. Nice, 2 wounds. All right.
Yeah,
so
dang, good dice. So AP1.
I didn't take it on a sergeant, so we will take our built-in 4-up invuln. Nope. And cool. That's a dead guy. And then the next one. Okay, live guy.
Cool. So that leaves Sammael and the Dark Talon. So Sammael has Twin Hurricane Bolter, or Hurricane Bolter, just 1. But he's got that blast plasma cannon, which now counts as supercharged at all times. So
Sammael has a hurricane bolter? That's
yeah,
cool.
in the bike.
All right, we'll roll the he has this crazy plasma gun now, right?
Yeah, but
And it has blast, right?
yeah, so I'm gonna get a max 3 shots.
Cool. So 3 shots. All right, on 3s because -1. Cool. No rerolls for himself.
Yeah, we're not gonna reroll that. And wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 2s.
Oh,
Strength 8. Cool. 2 wounds. All right. So I'll take them on my 3-up invuln guy. Wow.
Oh.
So that would kill him outright. And what other shooting do you have? He does have a storm bolter, and then there's the assault cannon and the other stuff.
Wait, does he have?
Yeah, he's a twin storm bolter.
Okay, twin storm bolter, not.
Oh,
a
I already
hurricane
used the
bolter.
CP, so I can't do anything. So sergeant's down. Fair enough. Pull this guy.
So that's for 2 damage each on the plasma.
Yeah, he's 3 wounds, so he takes both.
And
And then storm bolter, 4
yeah,
shots.
so storm bolter is twin storm bolter on a bike is 8 shots.
That's
my
true.
friend.
On 3s.
With the power of bikes, anything is possible. So we got a very good sort of bolter fusillade.
And then
and wounding
4s.
on 4.
Oh, one of those was a 2 in there.
What was it? Dang it.
There was a 2 in there, yeah. So force.
Hey, these shiny dice mess me up.
4 saves though, that's pretty solid. So no AP, so I'm taking 3-up saves. Drop 1 wound. Okay.
All right, and so then this is going to be
This is not good if they live, if they die very badly.
Your 6 dice. This is going to be the assault cannon.
Cool.
Hitting on
Again,
4s.
On 4s.
And rerolling 1s, but there's no 1s to reroll.
Yep.
So we just got 3 hits.
And on 3s. 1 save. Come on.
That's not what we needed.
Come on. 4 ups, we're good. In bones. All right. Oh, we didn't live yet, though. We're not out of the clear.
Yeah, we are not out of the woods yet.
All right,
So let's decide. So I have to declare all my shooting beforehand. Are these guys still blast-worthy?
yes, they are. There's 6 of them.
Okay. So I really would like to start hammering on his transports, but that transport is filled with something I don't really care about because it just has all these Dire Avengers.
Dark Reapers.
I thought the Dark Reaper one was
Nope,
that
this
one.
is where the Wraith Blades are in.
Ah, that makes it a little more difficult, yeah. So, Dark Reapers, if they fire and fade, are going to kill this plane. I need to decide how much I need them out in the open without any other real plasma. It's going to be really difficult to crack his transports. But I'm in a great position right now to be holding things turn 2. I think I got to take out the Shining Spears. But will dual Hurricane Bolters in rapid fire range do it? Well, there's no way I'm going to break that even with full mortal wounds. So if I can see these guys in the back. They're not within 12. There's not many great options here, even with an extra inch on my rapid fire range. So we're going to put everything into those Shining Spears. So let's roll 3 attacks.
Yeah, so on 4s.
Yeah, hitting on 4s. So 3 attacks on those.
Rift cannon shots. Come on.
Yeah.
Ugh, all right, 2 hits.
I'm going to CP reroll this,
Okay.
which I haven't done yet this phase.
Phew. All right,
Yeah,
he's down to
that's
CP.
And so wounding on 2s.
Ah, all right.
And so
6 mortals.
Yeah.
1 dead. 2 more dead. And another on 1 wound. That's gonna hurt, folks.
Okay. And now this is why we're doing the Hurricane Bolters. So 3, and it's got twin Hurricane Bolters.
It has 2 Hurricane Bolters, yeah.
So yeah, that's
So
a lot of shots, and they're within rapid fire. So
24 shots.
Yeah. 3, 6, 9.
Gotta say,
12.
having 3 spears left is not good. They were not as
They're
safe.
rolling. Oh, this is garbage, and that was on a 4. But all the other 2s and 3s have to go. So that's.
And then on 4s.
Yep. It's a little better.
3 wounds so far. We're good.
Saves them all.
I'm
All right, so
down
this
2.
is going to be the big Hurricane Bolter time. Once we stop dropping all the dice. So 2s
So
and
lightning
3s
fast
are
paying off.
out. Yeah, lightning fast paying off big time, making me wonder if I should have done skilled riders.
I mean, 6 mortal wounds though definitely hurt.
Yeah.
With blast.
There we go. That's something to write home about.
4 saves. How do we feel about 3 ups? We don't feel that great about them. So kills a guy and another guy's on a wound. Down to 2 spears left. That hurts.
But no real units wiped out this turn, and so that entirely wraps up my shooting phase.
How much CP do I have? 7? 6?
And I have like 4 CP. Yeah, I did not get to really use any cool tricks this round because I was really stuck in a very reactionary mode. So yeah, we need these basic rolls to do what basic rolls are going to do, and so we're moving on to the charge phase. 8-inch or 9-inch charge now with the Bladeguard,
9-inch charge.
and we're going to re-roll that.
Spend a CP. Oh!
Oh no! Oh.
He spends 1 more CP.
Yeah.
All right. I
well,
needed that.
One second. You really can't get them into an engagement range.
You killed 4 of them who were all the closest. So if you hadn't shot them, you definitely would have been fine. But once you shot that many of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to get another charge in. So
All right.
this is already going extremely bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm leadership 8, so I would fail. I lost 4. So I would fail on a 5 or 6. Over there, I'm going to fail on anything but a 1, because I lost 7. Yep.
And your XR.
So if I want to spend 2 CP to keep someone alive, it's tempting to go auto pass them, roll for them. But if I lose guys here, I'll be under half strength when I start taking, what's it called?
A combat attrition test.
When I start taking combat attrition tests. So I think I'm going to roll for the smaller unit and spend 2 CP on the bigger unit. So you can spend 2 more CP for me. Leadership test. Nope. Other guy. He's fine. Yep, end of turn 1. So it's about to be top of turn 2. Cool. So start of turn 2. My dead pile is huge. This game is already looking kind of grim. I won't lie.
Yeah, I can't say I feel too much better, but this has been a bloody game so far. And for scoring,
So you get domination.
I get domination, and I start getting banner points next turn.
Right.
But I did not grind you down.
You did not grind me down.
Even if it feels like it.
It definitely felt like it. So score him up 3 for domination.
And that's another thing about going first, is that I felt all this pressure. I really had to remove 2 dangerous units, but also relatively squishy units. My initial assignment of firepower, I think, would have been pretty different had I had
3 domination points.
The option to, but we're going to see how it goes. Because, yeah, my original plan was that with the hunt, those Black Knights would be able to move up and actually start plinking at the transports and giving, I mean, they were still target priority, but giving him more of a reason to have target priority on them when they would have an invulnerable save, which means that they'd actually have a chance of getting into combat.
Yeah, so right now I gotta deal with several things. So I'll start by bringing the rangers down in his backfield.
Yep, as predicted. And there's very little I can do about it.
I might wait, though, because I feel like I can get... I don't think he's going to... There's no way he's going to screen his backfield. So I might use this guy to get engaged in this quarter and save the rangers for later engage points. But also, I gain a CP and I get 5 points on primary at the start of turn 2. All right, as you see here, I'm going to disembark these guys. I'll have to move the characters first, but I will be doing that. Disembarking these guys, they're going to charge here. They need to kill these guys. Over here, as tempting as it is to go fight some of this stuff, that's not what's in the cards right now. What is in the cards is coming to kill these characters and getting my assassinate points.
Yeah, I left them very open. Probably could have charged at the Talonmaster at the end of that last turn.
He only has 3 attacks, though, so he's in too scary.
Yeah, that's the thing, is so he's a little too squishy to be left in on his own. But not quite ready, even with the invulns, to absorb another charge like that.
I don't think I'm going to fit on the table, actually. If we go like this. Doesn't seem like I'm going to fit, although technically it's an inch and I am up, because you measure to my hole. So I'm technically an inch away from you.
A vertical engagement range.
Oh, true. There you go. Thank you for that. So I'll just I guess I could go...
You can sweep around the other side.
I could go sit there. I wanted to unleash some mortal wounds on you.
Oh, return the favor, yeah.
Man,
that's the other thing, is that with the Serpent Shields, it's just a really difficult choice when you're taking you're doing less damage until they decide to give you a mortal wound. It's why it's one of the best transports in the game,
Yeah.
and why everyone hated Eldar in 8th edition.
This is true. Cool. Threat range of 17. I'm just gonna stay like 1,000% out of 17. But I'm gonna be over the objective with this model.
That's okay.
I'm being a little cheeky here.
That's what flyers are for.
That's what flyers are for. So we're just gonna kind of come, so we're over the objective, but not within engagement range.
That's hilarious. I love it.
I mean, I could just come here and charge later, but that's fine. All right, and then these dudes have to move, so they're gonna use their move and come here, basically. They're a little danger close here, but it's fine.
Yeah, that left pocket has a lot more Eldar than humans at the moment.
Yeah, I think they can kind of kill most of this with the shield and that, and then if these can kill him in shooting, and then pick him up in melee, we can wind up like out of 17 of the Bladeguard, and just keep making the Bladeguard really, really far away from me.
And
what's my CP count right now?
Flank.
5 CP?
I've been spending it fast and furiously here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So we're gonna need to get engaged on this quarter, so we'll just shuffle over here like that. Oh, but before we do that, we're obviously gonna disembark our Dark Avengers, whatever they're called.
Dark Reapers?
Dark Reapers.
Dark Talons, Dark Angels, Dark Reapers.
Yeah.
We got it all, folks.
So if we came out and shot the outriders, they're your only obsec over there. And then I could put the bike on the thing, deny you that primary. That seems like the play. But then the Dark Talon lives another turn. And I don't think I can, honestly, I want to do it so badly, and I just don't think I can deal with the Dark Talon living another turn. It just hits too hard. I gotta kill the Dark Talon. Frustrating. So we'll come here, we'll disembark the dudes. They're just gonna be right there. Take this ugly bag off.
This is fun.
Then we'll shuffle. Should we wind up on this side of the table quarters? Boom. Do I want to doom something over here, or do I want to doom? Yeah, we're actually going to come for the doom over here. Doom is 24. Boom. We'll be within 3 of our transport. He's fine to hang out here.
And I know we don't have a watcher on the table, but that is included with these guys, right?
Yes, they do. So 24.
Oh, wait, that's close, but...
Yeah, I'll just pull right back out of it.
Yeah,
and then the question is what I do with this little guy here. He's gonna go charge the Dark Talon. I wish I could hide him. I don't think I can really hide him. Nope, he's too tall. I really want to save him for like a late game piece, but there's nowhere to hide him, so he'll just shoot his shot. All right, so we're going to doom there. We're going to fortune here. We'll fortune here, I guess, and we'll protect there. You don't have, none of this is going to hurt me. This is all going to be dead. That hopefully will be dead. I'll be in a really good spot if that happens.
Yeah, so that pocket for me needs to live, or it's looking like game, because I'm feeling stretched on primaries, and so I took my OBSEC out. It's fairly durable, but without the threat of the Black Knights, there's just nothing I can do. Nothing great I can do against his Ghost Blades, or Wraith Blades.
What? Do I drop my 15 Shuriken guys in? That's the question. as added firepower to kill the Dark Talon.
It's only turn 2.
I know. I really wanted to deny you the primary over there. I could have put the guy there. I could drop the Wraith. I could drop the Guardians, put 30 shots into them, and probably not kill them. Or I could use the extra firepower there. Because right now I have 9 shots, 6 hits. Get a good few number of wounds, plus the mortals. Alright, I think we'll keep the Guardians for a minute. Too early to blow that load. We are going to bring the Rangers in. So you might have noticed that I'm more than far enough away from him, but considering if he doesn't go back to deal with them with the Librarian, then I can potentially run onto his objective with some Eldar trickery. All right, and then these guys are out. We're over here. Let's do it. Let's run it. Let's go, guys. All right, so Psychic Phase. Spending 2 CP again. So what is it? How much CP do I have? 5.
3
After that, I have 3. I'm going to need 4 for that. Okay, sounds good.
And where did your Warlock end up? Or
He's over
did
here.
you want to move him? Or
It's fine. He's going to be out at 24, so...
is he out of 24 of the, not the Librarian, but the Knights?
Yeah, the Deathwing Knights.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, really want to use that Watcher for a deny.
Nope,
but-
I'm going to deny the deny as long as I can. All right, so 2 CP so that we're getting +1 to cast, and then the Farseer is going to cast an extra 1. So this round, I feel like Doom is more important. Quicken is not important right now. So... Oops. Alrighty. Yeah, Quicken's not too important. Thanks.
These guys back up.
Yeah, oh well. Those bases are a mess. Alright, so we will focus Will on himself. So focus Will goes off. Now, Doom on that thing goes off on a bunch, on a
9,
on a 12.
11. Oh, +3.
Yep. Then we're going to, I'll just do his last spell, Fortune, onto the, he's going to pull over onto the Wraith Blades, Fortune. So I'm +3, so that does go off on a 7. And then I will,
Dang, Farseers.
I know. So what, Apothecary has no invuln. Does he have an invuln? I don't think he does.
He has an Iron Halo.
I don't think he does. You should check that.
They might have took it from him, but he used to have an Iron Halo.
Because he's a lieutenant, so I don't think lieutenants get Iron Halos.
No, I mean, I agree.
Tempted to jinx you, but I'm not going to jinx you. I'm going to protect my bikes, which goes off on a 9.
He does not have an Iron Halo. He has Jink.
Love it. So protect my bikes.
So, he used to have an Iron Halo, I swear.
And then do I want to quicken or restrain anything? Not really. So I'll just smite for 1 onto those guys. Cool. Take 1 damage. 1 bike takes a wound. I guess 6 up feeling no pain on it.
Yeah.
All right. So shooting phase, or do I launch? No, I launched the serpents in the movement phase. Cool. 1 bike takes a wound. So we'll start with the Reapers into the flyer up there. So you would have -1 to hit, but I'm a Reaper, so I ignore all minuses.
Yeah, and so I'm going to pay 1 CP, I believe it's 1 CP for high-speed focus to
Like
give that plane of 4 up invulnerable.
Oh, that's annoying. All right, here we go. So on 3s. Solid rolls.
Oh no, I hate to see
And
that.
on 3s, rerolling.
1.
Rerolling everything. Ugh, okay. So that many 4-ups, I guess. I need you to roll average. That's all I need. Oh, that's average.
Well below average.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's a dead plane. Whew. It's unsavably dead.
So roll. Oops.
Oh, he spent a CP, if you got that.
Got
Yeah.
one left.
Cool.
Yeah, I am not doing hot. I am
Does it
just
explode?
reacting at this point.
No, it does not
Does
explode.
not explode. I was really hoping it would.
Phew. All right. And how much CP do I have? I need to.
3 left.
Cool. Down to 2. They're firing, fading.
So yeah, I cannot.
Love to see this guy go.
Yeah, that limits my options heavily. And once I'm eliminated out of that pocket, it might be game. But we'll see.
You still have ways to contest here. I probably should have brought the Guardians in and tried to just wreck those Outriders. I probably should have gone for the play there, but that's fine. All right, so over here, we're gonna dunk everything into the Apothecary. 5, yeah. So all the shooting will go into the Apothecary. It's gonna be overkill, but that's fine. So we've got 5 spears on 3s. Okay. And on 3s. 4. He's dead.
Feel pains.
8 wounds. Yeah.
I'm willing to try it. Let's ride the lightning.
And then all the 20 shuriken shots too. Nope. He's
Not
dead.
a single 6 in there,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen. This
All
is
right.
why you roll.
Shining spears go.
So that's a big part of the game plan gone.
All right. So we'll put all of the shuriken into the Outriders. So we've got 6. We've got 8 catapult shots and 6. 4, 8 catapult shots and then 6 the other shots.
Oh, and as a reminder in the future, always declare your shooting before seeing who dies
Yeah.
for target resolution. But
So
it was pretty clear who was going to die. So
What do you
you're talking
mean?
about this guy?
Oh no, this is everything into the Outriders.
Okay.
On 5s, no, nothing. 1 save at -1.
Let's save at -1.
You're fine. Cool. All right, and then the other shuriken cannons. Wow, we roll terribly. And 3s, 1 wound, -1. Cool. Take a wound. Down to 2. All right. I'll have this guy's touching, so he'll shoot through. He'll shoot his shuriken catapult on 3s and on nothing, and I'll shoot a pistol. I don't know if the warlock has a plasma grenade, but it hits. He does not wound. Cool. The serpent will pop its shield. How much CP do I have now? 2.
I
Cool.
have 1.
I'll pop my serpent. Does it go off? Yes. How many does it do? 3 mortals. And then I'll
This
spend
guy.
1 CP, so I'm down to 1. And I'll do it again. Does it go off? Yes. It does 2 more.
No mortal wounds protection without the apothecary. Things are looking very bad.
All right. Charge phase. I guess I could shoot with... nope, can't see over the obscuring. Over there, yeah, we'll just shoot into the Outriders. So shurikens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Fair enough hits. Oh, no, -1 for the Dark Shroud, so just 1 hit. And 1 wound at -3 on your Outriders.
All right, there.
1's on 2 wounds.
5 up and vuln.
Cool, so 1 is down to 1 wound.
Yeah, I'll go deal with that.
Cool, no worries. Oh, and these Dire Avengers, I meant to do something with them. But
You can move them towards your back objective if you want.
yeah, I don't even know what I was doing with them. I guess I'll just put whatever. I forgot about it. No worries. I'm just gonna have a move forward a couple inches and not shoot anything. They're gonna try to scramble the midfield next turn because I'd have to get whatever. 18. I would need to get to 24. I need to get to here. Okay, they're not doing that. Whatever. So then we'll just tuck them and roll in advance for them. Cool. So they have plenty of movement, and they'll just be there for now. All right. So shooting's done. Charge phase. We'll go into here with the Wraith blades, and
Yep, I can't give myself an invulnerable in melee anymore.
I don't even want to fail 7-inch charge, so I'm just going to go into the outriders. On a 4, I'm good. That's why I didn't declare the other guy.
Yeah, oh, that's a difficult 4. And no.
Face you. And the other guys would go in on like a 3, probably a 2. We got a 7. So I'll move it for this guy first, the back of his base. Going to about there. And everybody else is going to swing.
A lot of dead stuff on the board.
Hopefully. One guy's on 1 wound still. I do have my sergeant still here.
So those guys still fight last, though.
Oh yeah.
Because they got mind wormed. So, not
That's
to gotcha.
That's true. They do fight last.
So,
All
at
right.
least the Talonmaster
Well,
is
but
going to get
we-
some swings in.
We cancel out and then you activate first, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's fine. We'll start here with the Wraith Blades then, because we have to. So,
And what strength are they? Or what are you doing
strength
with the
7.
swords? I do not think it's worth wasting transhuman on that.
It's your last CP, right? So
Yeah.
probably not worth it.
No. I'd rather save for intractable or something else.
All
Not
right,
gonna
so-
survive 5 wounds.
I get +1 attack on the turn I charge, so 3 attacks each, and I'm strength 7 minus 3 d3. So 3 times 5 is 15 attacks. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Hitting on would-be 3s goes to 4s. So hitting on 4s, but re-rolling 1s, and we lost a die. So a couple 1s to re-roll. A couple 2s and 3s in there. Let's just make sure I didn't throw too many out. 3, 6, 9,
So I feel like
12.
one of my mistakes was don't ever try and be as fast as an Eldar army. It's not going to go well for you.
So no conversions on my reroll 1s. So that chapter trait.
Oh, that's big, though.
Yeah, you could live though. How much? I have 1 CP left. I really need you to die. I should
I
wipe you.
expect you to die, Mr. Outrider.
Yeah, you should be dead though. I'll save my CP for a reroll. So that many at -3.
-3, 6 ups. And I'm going to double check. I think they took out the index stratagem. There is no way to get a 5 up in the fight, right?
Nah, there's no 5 up in the fight.
All right.
So here we go.
Unironically missing index rules.
Oh,
no saves.
That's the squad. Kills 1 automatically, and then the last guy, he takes 9.
Yeah, that was
Brutal.
like for D3 with 4
Whew.
wounds. They're done so.
Thank
so that flank
God.
has collapsed.
And we'll just pile in a little bit, but we're still going to be a healthy 17 away and a healthy 18 away from Bladeguard. Cool. Oh, and I didn't cast Quicken or Restrain or anything. Cool.
No, and
I
so
didn't have enough range
on
for
the
that.
charge, we're gonna double check the Talonmaster, but he should be 4 attacks on the charge. We're getting charged.
Yep, it's 4 attacks.
This power storage, so strength 5.
And I guess I'd base you with this guy here.
2, 3. 5.
Cool. So
Hang on 2s.
4 attacks.
Yeah. Well, they all hit, unless you want me to reroll. I'm
Yeah,
happy to reroll.
Sure. Cool. All hits anyway.
Yep.
And
Dice
then-
gods affirm.
Yep. And then on 3, strength 4, right?
Strength 5.
Okay.
So winning on 3s.
Yep.
Hey, full house.
Why is he strength 5?
Power swords +1.
He has that sword, huh?
Yeah, and so it's -3
Yep.
on your invuln if you
I'm
got it.
protected, so I'm up to a 5 up. Yeah, that hurts. Okay.
Fail them
5 ups. Make 3.
Fudge.
Big. Lose 1 bike.
That was really not how that was supposed to go. I could have grabbed a couple bikes there.
I know.
That might have been a survivable moment. Is
All
now
right.
turning very much into a non-survivable
So
moment.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 attacks. This could still go badly for me. So 3s. Okay. Odds. And 3s. Come on. Oh, he's dead. Whew! -4.
Yeah, he's got nothing. Let's see if he explodes.
Does he explode?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he's a speeder.
Yep.
I would enjoy you not. Great.
Yes. So let's see how much he explodes for. On a 6, it explodes. Each unit within 3 suffers 1 mortal wound.
Cool. So
So
just the
weak
bikes.
sauce explosion.
Yeah, bike takes a wound. Put it there.
So that is almost game.
I don't know. You have half of the board still.
Yeah, we'll see if I can push back, but I feel like a lot of my heavy threats have been neutralized. I did not use that Talonmaster well. He didn't get a lot of his rerolls off.
All right. So at the end of the turn, I score 3 points for engage. I got 5 for primary. If you didn't grab that, cool. So 3 on engage. I still don't get any on scramblers. And what was the third thing I took? Assassinate.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 6 points on that right now.
Yeah, that's the big issue, is running out of characters.
Cool. All right. So then it will be Patrick's turn. So, yep, turn 2,
Yep.
and he'll gain 1 CP. So that would put him on 2 CPs, all right?
Yep. Just enough to
And he'll
not
get
do
10
a
points
ton.
on primary.
Yeah. And
Now I have 1 CP left, right? Interesting.
things are real tough right now. So,
So I've managed to spread
yeah,
the
with the
board.
command phase, these guys are getting the bonus.
Yep.
Sammael will give the full chapter master rerolls to himself.
Sure.
He does more damage. I don't even know what to do.
Yeah, he does.
We're moving into the tactical doctrine because we have no choice. Thank you, Games Workshop. And yeah, we are just going to have to start moving these guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, biz out to these guys. It's range. Get out another 6 inches with these guys.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be in charge range, so I don't know if you want to advance him instead.
Yeah, I think I might.
Looks like you could roll a... I think you're just at a 12, honestly. So even with a 12.
12 with engagement. 1 inch engagement rate. I make it.
Yeah, from base to base. He's like just out of 12. That was the idea, at least.
Yeah. Let's advance him.
Yeah, go for it.
So run my sea monkeys. Run to
Cool.
full 6.
They're running.
But that's the thing is, like, should they run at the spears that are going to charge them?
I don't even want to fight them with the invulns. They're 2-up armor saves and the invuln. Spears into them is not great. At least they're not obsec.
No. So these guys are on a Wasp mission of redemption.
It's great. I feel like so fast and mobile with the Eldar. I also killed most of your fast stuff, which is...
Yeah, I feel like I made the mistake of pushing up a lot of my fast stuff.
Feeling like your Deathwing are just so slow right now.
Yeah, and this is maybe some of the issues we saw with some of the Deathwing Terminator builds or the Deathguard Terminator builds, which looked really good on paper and really tanky,
They're so
but
slow.
I feel like we've seen some success.
How are you going to kill his Rangers?
I'm not even staying on my own point.
Yeah.
He's going to die to Rangers. I don't even know.
He's not going to die to Rangers, but you should kill him because I could run them onto the objective with a full 13.
Oh yeah, I forget how fast Eldar are.
Because I got 7 and then I can auto
I wish
advance
I could
6.
combat squad this. I'm going to pull these guys back. So,
You just string a couple out.
yeah.
I only had 3 that could make it with the advance, so if you keep 3 on the objective, I can't take it from you. Because you'll have your librarian still.
Making sure we do the fishbone.
See, I'm feeling like I can try to just play the secondary game and I can maybe pull this one out.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. And this guy has no viz. Even if he wanted to, he doesn't have range. So he has Righteous Repugnance and Mindworm.
Some movement over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. I gotta go win an eBay auction.
Oh. We will be taking a short break.
No.
Well, some Warhammer miniatures are purchased.
Run it.
Yeah. I can keep moving my models, of course.
Let's see, can I win an auction? No, I got 15 minutes.
14-inch move on the speeder, right?
I might suggest you putting your obsec onto my objective and taking it from me, if that's something you can do.
What's that range like?
Yeah, you could
Is
advance.
that a 20 with an advance?
Yep.
All right, yeah.
Barely. You get
There's
the front of
me.
your base on there.
Just stick them there.
Yeah. Which, like this, basically.
Oh, sorry.
If I had brought my Dire Avengers there to have OBSEC on the thing, I could have, in theory that would have stopped his play, but he would just shoot them and kill the Dire Avengers really quickly. There's no world where he doesn't pick up 5 Dire Avengers.
Yeah, so Sammael is going to move. Is this obscuring?
That's not obscuring.
Okay, so Sammael is going to move in support, but he can't. He can charge at least. And he's got how many inches movement? 14?
He moves 14, yeah.
Yeah.
He moves 15. What a weird number.
Okay, yeah, so they bumped it. They keep changing him.
That's such a weird number.
Yeah.
He's faster than Eldar bikes? Okay.
It's the last jet bike of the Imperium, do not tell the Custodes so. I'm going to put him in position to try and make...
An 8-inch charge?
Yeah.
Yep, he'd just have to kill that guy
and
first.
Consolidate into the vehicle, which we'll be shooting at. So at the start of my turn, I scored 10 because I hold 2.
Yep.
I've designated all my command abilities. This guy needs to get scooted in.
We're going to...
And I need to move my Dark Shroud.
So it seems... Oh, lucky you. You can still get domination off by taking this objective from me.
Yeah.
So that's pretty big.
And the Dark Shroud is also going to move up.
You're going to need to hold that objective, though, with something.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the Dark Shroud. Let's see what we can do with these Terminators. We're going to... Oh, this was from the Bikers, so it's not a wood counter. Let's roll to advance the Terminators.
One biker is on 2.
See, there we go. I left it behind. I thought those bikers had died too. So with a 2-inch advance, that's not going to do much for my conga line. Yeah. But I will just push it out a little bit into that slight off wishbone formation, so I won't have coherency issues, and I'm getting a clear enough shot.
Yeah.
At
still got to keep. You're probably gonna keep the Dark Shroud over there.
It's gonna be difficult.
Do you wanna put the Dark Shroud back?
Yeah, because I score domination at the end of the turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Dark Shroud's got to go back. But the assault cannon range is
24, so you're fine.
Still good, yeah. So one thing we have learned is we're not going to shoot the Shining Spear. So we're going to move on to the Psychic Phase.
Sure, Psychic Phase.
These guys are going to get...
Smoted.
Smote. Smits mad smote.
Smitten them, please, sir.
So...
Do your worst.
Super Smite.
Perils.
I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna spend a CP.
Right, one CP
I cannot
down.
afford perils right now.
Goes off.
There we go.
D3.
Smite on the 7.
For big 3.
Big 3
That's
mortal wounds.
Unfortunate, honestly. That's fine.
Okay, so now that's much less of a threat to my characters. Let's see. We can't get Mind Worm off on anyone besides them. So
it does immortal, right?
Oh. Yeah. Oh god.
So you might as well get immortal on him.
Yeah, that goes off.
Great. They have just taken a beating right now. But they did their job. They got their scrambles.
They did. And so, I mean, that's almost full points. The middle of the boards.
I'll definitely have to get that at some point.
Yeah, I mean, so it's no longer the Ravenwing Doctrine. I don't have the points to spend to let these guys shoot at these guys. It's only AP1 bolter fire. That's something if I had my other flank, but I'm just going to have to let it slide. So let's go with Sammael into... Let's see how far out his plasma cannon can hit. Definitely hit 24.
I'm gonna shoot my wave serpent.
I want to shoot a wave serpent.
Shoot the one that doesn't have -1 built in any longer.
Yeah, which is, I believe, this one on top of with the.
Yep. You definitely got range to it.
So let's roll a d3.
Cool. Big
That's
one.
a fat one. So hitting on 2s, rerolling everything. Wounding on 3s.
Nice. Hey, pretty sure I saved it. Oh no, you're stealth doctrine, right? Some tactical
No, I'm
doctrine.
tactical doctrine, but it's a heavy weapon, so
Oh,
but it should still be AP4.
Oh, it's AP4.
Yeah, I guess mastercrafted.
Oh, okay.
So
I
2
tried.
damage.
I tried so hard. All right, cool. We'll mark that up in a sec.
And then yeah, having done the same, I'm gonna.
Where are the storm bolters going from him?
So this was a targeting question. They were gonna go into the Dire Avengers if they can reach, which they just
You got it.
just about can. Yeah.
Cool.
So this is going to make up for the fact. So
My wave serpent is
or
at
twin
11.
storm bolters. It's 4, 8 shots. These are AP1, thankfully.
Cool.
So
Full
those all
house.
hit. And we are wounding Squishy Eldar
On
threes. Which is pretty dang good. So that's
Cool.
6 AP1 saves.
All right. Well, I have 4 up armor, which goes to 3 up in cover. So back to 4 ups. So 4 ups. Cool. I have my X arc left. Awesome. That was rough.
So I keep almost grinding them down and then like leaving a little bit on my boot heel, and then GW doesn't give points for that.
Nope. No boot heel
So
points.
I'm trying to compete and stay working in the secondary game. It is not going great, but that's fine. Because actually things don't look too bad on primaries, which is how they looked last turn. But
Well, you can
woof.
get the you'll get the shining spear.
Yes.
But I killed 3 on your turn between
Yeah.
2 characters and the outriders. So
yeah, and so I'm not hoping for that.
so grind it down is definitely.
The last thing to do is to shoot with the assault cannon at.
You actually came so. You probably should have shot the plasma cannon into the Dire Avengers, because if you had killed them and killed the spear and killed that ranger with like a bolt pistol or something, then you would have tied me on grind them down. So
Yeah, so it's not happening this
so
turn.
it still wasn't gonna happen. Okay.
So the most I can do is try and set myself up. The assault cannon is just 24 inches.
Yep. So you got it.
And there's obscuring across anything else I might want to shoot.
Yeah, you could see them, but I don't know if you have range. And
No, I don't think I have range.
Yeah.
I would have had range first turn with that extra 3 inches, but no. Or movement. So let's do 6 shots against a transport vehicle that can shrug it off. At least it's only damage once, so we're being efficient, as they like to say. So, thank you. Hitting on...
2s?
Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
threes.
Who's shooting? Oh.
Yeah, no, for a second I was like,
Forgot
oh,
that
land
Sammael
speeder.
shot.
So these
threes.
all miss.
Yep, 3s and then 5s because I'm T7.
Yep.
Love me some wave serpent action. Make it. We're good. All right.
So,
And then, yeah, okay.
that's... oh, you know what? Let's shoot those shining spears with 4 bolt pistols.
They advanced.
Oh, you're right.
Do you want to shoot? You can shoot your librarian's bolt pistol.
Yeah, if he's got one.
I think he has one.
Forget his lit out. Yeah, they always have a bolt pistol.
Yeah, right. He's got a
So
pistol.
hits on a 4,
Wounds on
wounds on a 6. So AP1.
should be good. I guess I would have saved a dude who was in cover. So, oops, cheating.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leaves me with a charge to make from Sammael.
Cool. And are you gonna go into both?
So the thing is I don't.
You need an 8 to get to the wave serpent. You need a 5 to get into the.
I have 1 CP left.
Did you spend one this turn?
Yeah.
On what? He spent 1 this turn?
Yeah, I can't remember on what.
Oh,
I might have
You
taken.
did -1. You did the 4-up invuln on the plane
Yeah.
that I shot through. Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and then you rolled like 1 4-up save on the plane.
Yeah, it
That
was really sad.
Unfortunate.
Um,
I got
So-
off easy there.
I'm tempted to go into both, so
On
I will
8.
follow my temptations.
All right, on an 8. No, double
No,
ones.
yeah, double ones won't do
CP?
it.
Okay, last CP. No. Two
I wouldn't have
fails.
made it even to the first guy with those rolls. So
On
that
on a 4. Yeah, so he's out of CP. Yeah, he would have failed to that guy.
yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
we've had some really
unlucky.
disgusting rolls.
4 failed charges. That's really rough.
That's all right, guys. I did really well in my D&D game last night. I turned around some dice gods, but
Rolling
you don't
natural
always
20s.
get it. But
All right.
I think we'll look back at my deployment and realize that maybe the big Castle brick was not the thing to then leap into action against Eldar with.
Maybe.
I think
they needed to take a flank more. They're a little slow in the middle right now.
Yeah, maybe we should have combat squatted them.
Maybe.
And had something, because your backfield's also pretty empty.
That's true.
Oh, I could have even deployed scramblers, but it's a really weird list having one really slow part and one extremely quick part.
Yeah, that is how these armies are working.
But yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting mix to be able to have no troops. So
I know, I kind of like that. All right, so end of your turn. So you score domination for 3. So that puts him at a total of 6 domination.
yes,
And you
do not score grind down.
You get a point for banner. You get 1 raised banner.
Yes.
And you get, what else? What was your third one?
Or I
Grind,
got 2
right.
points for banners. I got 1 for raising, 1 for holding, right?
Oh, no, you get 1.
You get 1 continuous. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. All right, so start of my turn 3, I'm holding 1, so I get 5 points on primary. So I'm definitely down on primary right now. I need to try to shift that. I need a leadership test on that guy in the corner. He's running away. Sorry, Ranger.
Rip Eldar. Bye-bye.
He's 0 on grind him down still, which is really hurting him. My primary is 5.
So you're still at 5.
I got, again, a second 5.
So what are the total scores, roughly?
So 10 and 10. You still got 10.
Yeah, so, right. Cool.
Okay.
Just do that, fill that in as 10, and then fill those 2 in as 5. All right, so start of my turn. Things started looking okay. I have to bring the Guardian Blob in. Don't have a choice in that.
But it's a lot easier to do it when you don't have to worry about engagement range.
Yep. So I'm gonna, if I restrain you to 3-inch movement, then you would have a 15-inch threat range. Oops. 15-inch threat range, which would mean you'd need an 11 to get into a unit if I put something just on the edge of that. So I might do that. Sorry, we got a wound counter on this Wave Serpent. It's taking 2. I need a leadership on this Dire Avenger too. Oh, that's my auction, part 2. All right, Dire Avenger, can you please pass? On a 3, he lost 4, so he's fine, I believe. Definitely leadership 7. And yes, I get a CP, so that puts me at 2 CP. Cool. All right, so I will start my movement phase. I'm gonna pop these Dire Avengers, Dark Reapers out, and then blast Sammael because that's assassinate points.
Yeah, and he's left himself very out there in the open. Sword of Secrets is going to be, a nice, strength 8, AP 4, 2 damage with mortal wound potential, I think, or that's probably the other swords. But he was supposed to do a lot, but he never even got in on the first guy. And knowing my luck with dice, it was going to be go big or go home, and I felt like I needed to tag that Wave Serpent.
So
just to be in engagement range or something. Like it could still shoot at Sammael, but at least the infantry wouldn't be able to.
So I need to figure out where the Guardians are coming in. I think you might have screened out this corner over there pretty well.
Yeah, let's double check my math on that. So
let's see if there's, because I do have 15 models, so that's pretty big. So I'd be
Yeah,
stuck
but a
there.
12 to corner.
An 18 between these two. So yeah, I don't think there's any space for me over there. So I could come behind.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, Shay.
Could come behind over there somewhere.
Yeah, you couldn't really fit in here.
Oh, I could definitely fit in.
Or like in this
On a
corner.
9.
Oh, 9. Sorry, I thought of it. Yeah. See, this is what happens when you start using infiltrators. You
I know.
start thinking in 12s.
Yeah, I can definitely fit. I'll probably fit a blob there and have them shoot the Dark Shroud. But I also could come 14 to here, shoot and charge the Dark Shroud, which is what I'll probably do. They have to pick that up. What random fire can I put into this unit to pick them up? Probably popping Wave Serpent shields, shooting between the two of them.
So it worked last time.
Do you have any other shooting if I take those units out? No, you don't.
No.
So
So
I'm
I'm be inclined to concede.
So I'll fly these guys over there to shoot there. He's going to move up 7, shoot there. So he's going to stay exactly where he is on the objective. And do I just want to go punch you?
Do it.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go punch you, whatever. About a 4-inch charge.
Have some good moaning about transhuman. It's what the people want to hear.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying. So I think I want to quicken this unit.
Are they within? Oh, the Warlock.
Yeah, so if I come to here, quicken to there, go pick up a librarian.
Never much I could do to stop you with. Nah, that's the thing. It's like, ugh. At least they're in Harlequins with like throwing out haywire mortal wounds.
So I'm 14 to about here. I'm just going to pop them off because that's annoying. Stay within 18. Stay outside 24. They're just going to charge, which is going to tie you up there. He's going to sit on the objective. This guy's doing something. He'll come sit on the objective. Why not? But I want to be outside of 24, so he can't sit on the objective. That's fine. Still within 18 though. And then one bike has a wound, I think, from Immortal. All right, and then
Yes,
if I send
from my Talonmaster exploding.
if I send the Farseer over there though, then I'm not getting. Hey, I won an auction.
Congrats.
If I send the Farseer over there, then I can't do the. I have 2 CPU, right? Now that I gained 1. What are the chances that I fail Quicken by himself? He has the reroll built in.
So what do you need?
I
7?
would need a 7, and I could reroll the dice.
7 when a reroll is
Focus will
85%?
Focus will. You need to be really close range. So, I'm gonna keep the Farseer. So okay, here's what we're gonna do. So
We are going to blend some of the Emperor's finest. Is what we are going to do.
yes, we are. All right, psychic phase. I will spend 1 CP. No. Yeah, he's gonna have no shooting left, so I can leave the Reapers out because I'll shoot there, pick up him, hopefully pick up that unit, and then yeah, if anything, I'll have to just charge you with the Wave Serpent. Cool. So I'll spend 1 CP down to 1, so +1 to cast here, and I'll start with a Focus Will, which is going to go on the Warlock. 5 + 2 is a 7, so we're good. And the Warlock is now +3 to cast, and he is going to Quicken. Before he does that, we're going to Fortune the bikes. They're kind of dead already, though. So instead, we're going to Doom these bikes. Yeah, we'll just Doom those bikes. That's fine. 5 + 2, so he's fine. 5 + 1, because he only has +1. So I'll just reroll both. Looking for a natural 6. Wow, okay. So they're not doomed again. Come on, Farseer, get it together, my guy.
I mean, sometimes the runes just don't give you what you want to see, man.
These runes are not witnessing whatsoever. All right, Quicken. Cool, goes off.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm throwing away this unit in the hopes that I pick up a Librarian who also doesn't have an invulnerable save, which is just
He really doesn't. This is why we went with the Primaris Librarian.
Um,
What happens when you don't play with a Librarian
we're
for a
done
month?
there. All right, so, and the Warlock will jinx, we're going to jinx Sammael, which goes off on a 7. And I'm just going to make sure I'm out of 20.
Remind me what Jinx does. Sorry, it's been all of these jinxing and dooming.
Jinx is -1 to your save. So your invuln will be up to a 5. Oh, and I have to bring the Guardians in. I forgot to bring them in. So they're just going to go. Do I want to play the backfield with them?
Oh, I will remind you that the Deathwing or the Librarian has Inner Circle.
Okay, that's fine.
So I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, it's okay.
That means perma-transhuman, right?
Yeah, I was wounding on 3s anyway. So where are the Guardians coming in? Back there to shoot this thing, or here to shoot this thing?
I ain't gonna tell you.
Are they gonna die?
There's no bad options.
Is there a world in which this unit doesn't die right now? From 1 to... Yeah, there is, but what do I have going there? Okay, we're going there.
So, remember, don't buy Black Knights. Buy a bunch more regular bikers.
The Outriders are great. OBSEC Outriders, honestly. Damage output is like average for their chapter, of course, but having just OBSEC is like bonkers good. You swing me a tape mesh. Thank you. 9 inches is here. Cool. So just make sure everyone's in range. And we'll definitely get a bunch of dudes on the difficult, which is fine. But we want some sweet, sweet cover saves.
Man, it looks dope.
Oh, come on, buddy. Stay up there. Cool. And just make sure they're all within 12 so they can all shoot. Yes, they are. All right. So, sorry, back to the psychic phase is concluded. So, Sammael's jinx, so he's -1 to his save, including invulnerables. We'll go to the shooting phase. We're going to dunk all of them at Sammael. How many wounds does he have?
Let's double check. Let's see
see if it's a
Sammael's
multiple.
walking new stats. Let's go to the board with the number thing.
Now, is it a multiple of 2 or a multiple of 3? 8.
8 wounds. Dang, they buffed my boy.
I'm going to go with the 3 damage because I only need 3 to go through. But then the reverse would be 6 at damage 2. No, so I'm going to go with I'm going to do quick maths. And I believe that doing the extra is better in this case. Because 3 damage 3 ones would kill him, as opposed to if I had 6 shots that were damage 2 would be 12 wounds. So it seems like I'm more efficient doing the 2 wounds. But the sergeant, he gets an extra shot, so he's going to shoot the other profile. So he'll shoot the 2, and then I'll have 8 dudes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do sergeant first. On 3s, both hit. On 3s, both wound. -2, and your invuln is built. Your armor save is -1. So you're taking.
Check my armor save. What's
either way, he would have a 5
he's
up.
got a 3 up. It's just so weird.
Cool. So he's on a 5 up.
Well, you love to see that.
All right. So he makes 1. So he's taken 3 so far, and then we have 4, 8.
I'm gonna CP reroll that for my last CP.
Sure.
6.
All right.
Oops, sorry, dice cam. I keep hitting you in my fervor.
All right. So he's out of CP, and I have this many shots. Oof. Pretty solid. I gotta say, turn 1 Dark Reapers let me down every turn since.
They've been paying their money.
This is on strength 5, T5? T6.
Let me double check.
Please don't be T6.
Yeah, he's T5.
Whew. Okay, force. No! So you're on 5 up saves. I need you to fail 3. Do I CP right now? No. How much CP do I have? I have 1 left.
Are you going to spend a 0 with me, brother?
That's fine. Oh, you rolled so hot!
Ah, yes, Sammael lives with 3 wounds left, right?
He takes 4, so he's down to 4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the 2 damage profile. Oh, my God.
Oh, that hurts. That's
Yeah.
not good.
Was unexpected.
So we will fire and fade then. Cool. Good job. We saved that CP. So last CP is gone. I'm going to spend my last CP. Because I didn't need CP for anything else, right?
Not really.
Oh, I was going to pop the shield, but the shield's on him, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, so last CP is spent. All right. Continue shooting then. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, so we'll dunk the Guardians into that thing. And
So the Dark Talon you're hitting on
force.
with the -1?
Yeah, hit on 3's base.
Gotcha.
24. It's not in range of anything else. Cool, so everything into the Dark Talon. So there's 30 shots, 28 shots actually. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
The Dark
14,
Talon is
16,
toughness
18.
6, I want to say.
So 10 more shots, so on 4s.
Yeah, the Dark Shroud's toughness 6.
Wow, I have 4 out of 18 to start.
Oh, what?
1 save.
All right,
-1.
at AP -1.
So 4 up. Cool. And then 10 more shots.
So I'm going to give this a wound. I'm gonna double check how
That
many
was
they...
ugly. All right, there was more of the... I wanted to get Doom off.
Doom would have helped a lot.
Well, I had Doom on Sammael, didn't I? And I failed it again, right?
Yeah, you could not Doom. You got
There we
Jinx.
go. That's actually really solid against the Dark Shroud. So 1 at -3 and then 4 at -1.
So let's go for the 6
6
up.
up. Nope.
Nope.
And then 4. 4 ups. Great. So take 2 more.
Yeah, it puts me down to 6 wounds.
And then the Shuriken platform, 2 hits. 3s. You're T5, right?
I'm T6.
Okay, nothing then. Womp, womp. Guardian Blob was a huge fail. All right. Here we'll dump Shuriken into them from the Warlock. And on 5s, 1 save, -1 on the Outriders.
And they advance, so
Nice.
there we go. Finally
Okay.
making some saves.
All right. Let's see. Let's get the Dire Avenger in. He's dual wielding because he's the Exarch, which is 4 shots.
Shuriken catapults.
Yes, sir. Come on. 1 -3. You did advance, so you are jinked.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Nada de nada. I'm gonna keep that objective.
No, you're not.
I know, but
Not
I'm
if
gonna
I-
deny it to you.
Not if I have something to do about that. All right, so Shuriken, #1, everything into the Outriders. So the heavy one, and on 3s, 4 at -1.
All right. So 4 up.
Yeah, just on 4 ups.
Strong with those 4 ups.
I got it. It fell off.
Cool.
One more. Okay, lose a guy. And the Shuriken catapult. We've got all but 1 and on 5s. Come on. Holy smokes! All 4 ups. Let's go. Oh, he's on 1 wound.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good though.
Yeah, that is pretty good. I'd say so.
I'm getting more and more impressed with Outriders. but-
Next Shuriken, let's go. So I'm outside of catapult range, I'm sure. So it's just going to... Oh, no, I'm actually inside catapult range.
How many wave steppings does it take to kill a biker?
Apparently 2. It would have been great. Ugh, all right. They're all both 4 ups anyway. So 2 4 ups. Cool, we got him. I knew we had enough Plink Fire to take care of 6 wounds on Outriders.
That was close though.
It was close. You gave me... I had a little heart attack there for sure.
Yeah. So the Ravenwing has fallen almost
Ravenwing's fallen.
entirely.
All right, in spicy news over there, we've got the 4 Shining Spears into your Librarian. Oh, you saw that. 4 turn into a 1.
Yep.
Come on. 3 ups. Double
Oh,
1.
yes. No CP to re-roll it.
I'm out of CP. Is that right? Great. All right. That's fine. 4, 8, 12, 16. Shuriken Death, I invite you. Oh, a lot of 1s and 2s. A lot of 1s and 2s. Even more 1s and 2s. All right, here we go. On 4s.
Yeah, transhuman. But
Come on.
Oh,
healthy,
no.
healthy. So 3 6-ups and 2 4-ups.
let's do the 6-ups.
Are we gonna get him right now? Oh, he
Yeah.
makes 1, and now 4-ups. Oh, he's already made 1.
So for the final, oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
I made that one. Other
Nervous
six.
dice rolling.
Oh.
Wow. All right, so he's taking 2 wounds. So you should have 3 left.
Yep. Need to grab it.
Oh,
Need
yeah.
marker
Sorry.
dice.
Here you
Thanks.
go. Still gonna charge you. I'm not too worried about that. And then over here, this guy, he'll shoot his spear and his shuriken into the Dark Shroud. Yikes. Spear. Ugh, whiff. Shuriken, -1. 1 save and -3.
Were you counting the -1s?
Yeah, I had 2 hits instead of 4 hits.
Okay. So
1 save, just 1.
on a -3.
Yeah.
Jink.
Moved. Yeah. Nice. All right, cool.
So, and I was not probably using that to the best. There have maybe been a few movement Jink saves I missed. But
Cool. I'm gonna charge you here.
Sounds good.
On a 6. Whew. That was not easy, but we got it. And the idea is just to base you and slow you down, and hopefully you don't just murder me. And I did Jinx there, Fortune here.
Yes. Oh, wait, no, you fortuned the bike?
No, I said the bikes were gonna die to Deathwing,
Oh, okay.
So I fortuned here. So, and then I'll charge the, yeah, can't fail, roll an 11. That's fine, we'll go as far away from you as possible. Oh, bike's falling off all over the place. All right, you don't have CP to interrupt.
Nope.
So let's just see if it's gonna happen or not. 3, 6, 9 attacks from the spears. This is important for assassinate points. 3, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Boom. Okay, 3s are rolling 1s. And so I hate, sometimes when I take these traits and then they don't, like I don't roll any 1s, I'm just like, oh, you're a jerk. 4s. He's slain, sir.
Yeah.
AP -4.
Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
So that'll be 3 more points on assassinate.
And
Then we will go ahead and do the Wraith Blades, who are 15 attacks. 7, 3, 6. Wow, a lot of drop dice this game.
We have 9 on assassinate.
Yep, 5,
Yeah.
10,
Two
13,
characters
14, 15.
less.
Here we go. On 4s, rerolling 1s. So it's like, great, we took a whole Legion trait and we like rerolled 2 dice. Although that was crazy hot for hits, so
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about that. And then strength 7, but you're transhuman forever. So 4s, again,
Enough 4s. To
really
make it.
hot.
And so what's the AP?
-3. So
-3,
you're on your
so-
4-up storm shields.
Yeah.
Enjoy your 4-ups. I'm sure you can roll just as hot. It was average, precisely average. So you drop 4, make 4.
Drop 4, make 4. And so you're rolling
So I'm
D3
rolling
damage.
D3s here. So here we go.
That's
Dead.
1 dead.
Nope. No, and I don't have CP, so it just kills 2. Killing 2 Bladeguard with no apothecary around to revive them,
Is really bad.
Is
My
not-
apothecary was...
not too shabby. And I am going to base you and wrap and trap you.
Yeah, and so I'll say the Sergeant's still alive, so Bladeguard, that's what?
5 attacks, 9 attacks.
9 attacks, Primaris. That's how they do it, so as Strength 5, AP 4.
You are hitting on 2s, right? Because you have.
No, I advanced this last turn.
True.
So
No, but it's in the last movement phase, and it counts as my movement phase.
I don't think it works like that.
I will double check it, but I'm pretty sure
No
it's
worries.
actually. It says if you moved in the last movement phase.
See, well, that's why it's such a weird thing about the first turn Jink.
I think that's for the same reason that.
I think the chapter tactics system for me will be just a second while we flip through the new book, which is actually quite delightful. A little bit small.
Yeah. So. Where does it say that you get +1 to hit rolls? Oh, that's
It's
just.
in the Space Marine Codex.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I have it here if you need. Yeah, so chapter tactics, I got it right open.
Cool. All right, so it says each time a model makes an attack, unless this model moved this turn. So it's not this turn, because you didn't move on this turn. So every time you get charged, you're always at +1 to hit. So there you go. So you're hitting on 2s.
Yeah, I guess I'll re-roll these 2 2s. Or wait, no, these were your hits, right?
Those are your hits.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
Here, you just roll it all again.
Fuck it, yeah.
Cool. So 9 attacks, drops 1, and then wounding on
Wounding on 4s, I think.
So I hope I'm probably not T6. I'm probably
You're
T5.
T5, I
Yeah.
think.
All right. Roll it. We'll see. I'm T6. So
Oh,
5s,
dang it.
but you still rolled pretty well. So I'm not protected, but I am fortuned. So 4 up invulns. We make them all. Okay.
Oof.
Wraithblades are tough.
So Bladeguard, we're never gonna do anything.
That was great. I don't imagine that I trade. I mean, I guess I cost twice as much as you do almost.
Yeah.
Cool. I have no pylons there because you have obsec. No reason to pile in. And I have charges over there. We forgot about. So
Oh wait,
I'll charge the spear into the Dark Shroud on an 8. We're good. I'll charge the Guardians in on an 11. Nope, they're not in. So spear is in, which is going to deny you the objective. Which is big, assuming I live, which I don't think I'll die. So only 2 attacks because my sergeant's dead. Both hit. Hey, marked for death. Strength 6, you're T6, right?
Yeah.
So 1 wound then. Goes right through, so you just take 2. So he has 6 left, is that right?
Yeah.
Or is he taking 6?
No, he is down to 6.
Cool, so down to 4. Cool. And you get to fight back. I'll pull up your profile.
Yeah, thank you. It's going to be some strength 4 attacks.
Yeah, probably nothing cooking. Dark Shroud, 3 attacks, so 4 because I charged you on 2s.
You just attack.
No combat weapon, so 4 attacks hitting on 2s. Hitting on 2s is always sweet. Cool, 3 hits, and then on 4s, this is your strength 4, 2 wounds. I need to
Big
make
ones.
these. Okay, we're good. Whew. Alrighty, so that's my turn. I didn't kill Sammael, which is unfortunate, but
He's denuded enough of my support.
I've done a lot of other things. All right, so at the end of the turn, I should be assassinate on 9. I'm getting engaged for 3 points again. He's just over that quarter.
He's just denied me my hold 2.
Just denied you hold 2.
So I went from hold 3 at the start of my turn.
You would have had a hold more to now you have just a hold 1, which is really big.
Yeah, and I kind of regret listening to you and not taking the Dark Shroud forward. I know I had to compete in the secondary front, but
you needed to get domination. I mean, you
Yeah.
could have left Sammael back.
yeah,
Something has to
nothing's going to happen to that Wave Serpent.
all right, so end of my turn, and then what? I did not scramble the middle yet. But
you didn't.
what's my other one?
Assassinated the librarian.
And yeah.
Assassinate of 9 and then engage of 6.
So he's 12 on assassinate now.
12.
Or no, he's
Engage,
on 9.
I'm on 8.
He's on 9 on
Yeah,
assassinate. Sorry,
engage,
I
I'm on
forgot.
8, because I had 2
Engage
turns.
Johnny.
Yes, engage for 8. All right, so now start of your turn. You're going to get 5 for turn 3 primary. And
Let's do
you can't fail morale there. Yeah.
Yeah, there.
So you start your
Fearless.
movement phase. Talk about what you're thinking.
I am thinking about how very screwed I am,
No, he's
everyone.
primary for 5. The
Um,
total primary, he'll be at 15.
So there's really not a lot to do. I mean, this Dark Talon can stay here and shoot that off in engagement because it's a vehicle. Sammael can move forward and try and mess with this Wave
And he gets
Serpent,
1
but it's
CP.
just going to poop out a bunch of Dark
Dark
Reapers.
Yeah.
And so
Inaccessible Dark Reapers, you know.
I think we're going to try and go for... I really wish I'd combat squad of those Terminators. Big Brick of Death is not how you want to play fast armies. So I could guarantee a kill on those really annoying Shining Spears that are in my back line. Because I really don't think the Terminators are going to do anything in this game. So yeah, we will just move them back. We are going to absolutely murder something
Yep,
for
they're
once.
going to maul those
Shining
spears.
And they're in a good range. This is going to hold. And the interesting thing with Sammael is if
you come here and kill my character, you can deny me the primary.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, I think, is Sammael is out for blood and his flying stand.
You gotta just move him for the stand.
Please go back in. There we go.
Cool.
So,
Put you over here.
yeah. 14 inches.
Yep, he's good.
Cool. Non-engagement range. So yeah.
Bladeguard are trapped.
Bladeguard are trapped in the fight, and they're not moving. But those Wraithoids really don't care. I have 1 CP.
Oh, this has been a crazy game.
Yes.
All right. Sammael rerolls for himself. They're -1 damage.
So yeah, nothing important in the command phase. Let's
phase.
just start shooting.
You gonna nuke me with a plasma cannon over here?
Yes. So how many hit points or how many
I got
wounds?
3 wounds.
All right. Yeah, definitely.
3 shots. Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
All of them hit.
Chapter Master. Oh, did you roll 1? I thought you did.
Or no, that was the Aquila. Or I can reroll.
Oh, the Aquila is a 6. Yeah, sorry. You're good.
Okay, then we'll ignore that.
Just
And
hard
so
dice to
then wounding on at least 3s.
Yeah. 4 up wounds. Make 1 fail 1. Take 2. Down to 1.
So take 2, and then now we're doing them Stormbolters.
Yep. He'll probably die to Stormbolter before he dies to Plasma.
Yeah, and I'm staying in the Tactical Doctrine. No, I'm moving. We have so many invulns, it's like not worth it to move. What's my Super Doctrine? Is really only against vehicles?
It's against wound 8 models. Not even vehicles.
I mean, so Sammael is the only person who's really going to take advantage of that for the duration of this fight.
I don't even think it works against vehicles. I think it's everything but vehicles.
Oh, 8 wounds like Monstrous.
Yeah, exactly.
Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's just roll them Stormbolter shots. So 2. Yep. They all hit.
Cool.
And so wounding
on 4s?
on 4s, you said?
Yep.
That is only 2 wounds.
Oh, it says character unit or any unit that contains 8 wounds or more, so it does work against vehicles. Only 2 wounds?
Yeah.
We're good, I think. 3 up armors for having a bike, I believe.
Or API decided to keep it in tactical.
Oh, okay. So
I wasn't gonna.
No worries. Alright, he's dead.
So.
You did well, Warlock. You did well.
Yeah. He did.
He did enough.
So, shooting phase. One more thing is the assault cannon is going to go into that shining spear. I'm not moving the Dark Talon. I'm going to shoot you off that objective.
Cool. Yeah, you probably will.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on
Didn't move.
4s. The didn't move is for melee.
No, it's just +1 to hit.
Is it really?
Yeah, man, that's how we ran gun lines with unexplodable plasma.
Oh yeah. Cool. But you are -1 for being in combat with a heavy weapon. So
Oh yeah.
+1, -1. So back to 3s.
Well, it's a good thing I got a full house.
Nice.
Yeah, and so toughness.
Toughness
So
4.
1 on 3s.
On 3s. Full
That
house again.
is for AP1.
Okay, so I'm on 4 up invulns. Can I make 6?
Can he do his 4 up invulns?
Ooh, I almost did too. It doesn't stop. It doesn't change the scoreboard because you're not going to get domination anyway.
And you don't have the CP, I think.
Yeah, you're right.
You fire and faded.
Yep, I don't have any CP.
Yeah, this is just like a bone dry game after
We burned through
total bloodletting.
I mean,
in
I
the
will
first
say,
40
like,
rounds.
People talk about Eldar strats not being great, but honestly, having 12 CP to do whatever I want, whenever I want, has been pretty nice. No
Yeah, and I
complaints
think that's something from the 8th edition books is that they have force organization that encourages you to get quite a lot of CP in 9th versus, the 9th edition codexes where there's a lot of cool things to spend stuff on.
Not bad. Yeah, boys, it's +1 to hit always if not moved.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got that.
So,
He just also gets the -1 for being a vehicle and shooting a
Yeah.
heavy weapon. But
I
he did
know
pick
my
up the
Dark
spear
Angels.
nonetheless. Thanks, chat.
Always happy to have your help on my side. So for the last thing to do is a charge phase, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken.
So just don't roll don't roll snake eyes.
Yeah, that's pretty much for both of them. I try to put them
Yep.
in non-snake eyes position. So Sammael into the Wave Serpent. That's a 10.
Cool.
I'll get
Very
him
much in. And then over here.
Terminators, snake eyes.
No way.
Do I have a CP to reroll?
Yes,
I
you
might.
do. You have 1 CP for you gained this turn.
Yeah, I'll reroll it. There we go.
All right,
a 10.
cool. Yeah.
Jesus,
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
All or nothing.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
we'll roll to get the pennant in there just.
Don't even bother. I'm
damage.
just going to pull the unit.
Okay, cool.
They are dead.
Yeah, no one wants to see that happen with a bunch of Thunderhammers.
Nope, they're very dead. Just pulling
And
them.
so they can consolidate back
Yep.
forward a little bit to protect their bannerman.
Cool. And then Sammael
I
gets to
should
smash
have
some face.
taken the frickin' special secondary, Dark Angel secondary. I never lost my back home objective.
Yeah,
I could have scored big.
that's actually true. I guess
So-
you didn't think that you'd be having this 10-man, 400-point unit babysitting your back objective.
No, and that's fair, but at the same time, 15 points is 15 points.
It's true. I would do it with like a 5-man Deathwing unit.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
you can see at the Bladeguard they're strong. So
Sammael has 5 attacks.
on the charge is
Yep,
6.
5,
and then-
5 including on the charge.
Okay, and
So
let's
he
pull
is
away.
hitting
Base
on 2s. He's strength 6.
strength 8 on the charge.
Oh,
with
cool.
the
Yep.
Sword of
Nice.
Secrets.
So with the Raven sword.
Raven sword. Ah, dang it! They got so many secret
Yeah,
swords.
there was a secret sword at one point.
Ezekiel has a sword of secrets.
Mm.
I know who has it, and then
I assume you want to stay on the objective a little bit.
oh yeah, Doi.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
So 5 attacks.
So 2s.
Full house.
Nice. And
Wounding on
3s,
threes.
because strength 8. T7. Cool. 4 wounds. Minus 4, so just I take 8, which puts me down to
Oh, and is there a
5.
Oh yeah. Natty 6s only matter for the other special swords. It's so dumb. It's like on almost everything you get a mortal wound.
Yep, so down to 5 on there. I guess I'll punch you back. Cool, nothing happened. Good talk.
So yeah, the Bladeguard are going to now.
I activate first.
Yes, you do.
So I didn't charge, so I only get 10 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on 4s.
Oh,
I
whoa,
don't-
yeah, these.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I reroll 1s because I didn't charge this turn. And the 4s. Wow, these Wraithguard are juiced up. That was okay, but still
Yeah.
pretty juiced.
So
4
4
pin rolls.
ups.
Oh,
Oh wait, that wipes the squad.
D3, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But I mean,
First one kills a guy, and then nope, guy on 1 wound. Wow.
isn't he on 2 wounds? Is this guy?
He just took 2.
Oh, okay.
So 3 attacks. I guess your sergeant, so 4 attacks back.
Yep.
Go Wraithguard, Wraith Blades. People hype them up, but
That is garbage rolling.
on 3s, because oh no, you stayed still. So on
Yeah.
2s, and then on 5s. Wow.
Nothing.
Bladeguard do not pick up Wraithguard.
No. So watch what you're guarding, kids.
Yeah, watch your guard. Cool, that's the turn. So end of your turn, you don't get domination, unfortunately. You got
I do
a
get
point for
domination.
banner. You're not holding that
Because I couldn't kill it.
because you're not obsec.
Yeah. But you don't hold.
I'm holding
you
this
do.
with that.
It's the overhang. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
the thing that got me.
Also, it is domination is hold more.
I know, but that's why I thought. Because if
No, domination is hold more than half of the objectives. It's not just hold more.
it's not just hold.
So you
more.
need to hold 3 every turn.
I'm getting all my wordings mixed up as we go into the late periods of this game.
All right, so what did you score? You got 1 point for banner, so you should be on 2 points for banners. And then,
Did I grind you down?
did you grind me down? That's a question. So you killed a guy over there.
You took
You
out.
killed a guy over there.
Yeah, and you
And you
took
killed a
out.
character. So you killed 3.
And you took out 1 unit of bikes, 2 units of bikes, and I think that was it. That was the 2 outriders last time.
I picked up the character. I picked
Oh.
up the outriders.
And these guys are already. So that might be just 2.
So I think I just picked up 2 and you picked up 3.
3 points.
Yep. So he gets 3 on grind him down.
So yeah, the Dire Avengers and the Dark Reapers having been hidden all game in an uncrackable transport.
Love it.
We get it on the frickin' Shining Spears.
Yep. So start of my turn, I'm holding 1 again. So I'm only getting 5, which hurts.
It's been such a strange game on primaries.
Yeah, so that hurts. You're not going to come take this from me. I'm gonna murder you there. So my guardians over there will move over. We'll go 5 and just get a body or 2 on the objective. Everyone else is gonna shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We will get out of the difficult ground for now. Dark Reapers are going to come out and murder Sammael at point blank range.
Sammael's engaged.
Oh, we're going to fall back with our transport.
Dang it.
If he eats this point blank,
He's gonna eat it.
he's on 4 wounds too.
And so does the Jink or the Hex?
Jinx, yeah.
So that I'm still on a 5-up invuln, right?
No, I have to cast it every turn.
Okay, so it's not through your psychic phase to the next.
No, it's not.
That's the best wording, though. When it's just like, give yourself a whole turn the second you cast this.
Make sure that's legal. Yep, in 3. Cool. All right, this dude here is going to go deploy scramblers for me in the midfield. We have Farseer. We lost our Warlock who had Jinx, so that's unfortunate. I could restrain those dudes. Is it even worth it? Do I have any quicken targets? Not really. We're just going to nuke Sammael. Fall back here.
Yeah, when Sammael dies, I think I'm ready to call the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to be tabled at that point. But it will have been a good fight.
So Farseer has Fortune and Doom. So we'll 24. We're not worried about your shooting anymore, so we'll just go Doom you there, and then he has Quicken, we said.
I wish there was an Avatar of Cain here, you know. He would have lost then. Just like every single time the Jobber in Chief. So does he need visibility? Do Eldar need visibility to cast them spells?
I don't believe so.
Okay, well I can still deny.
You will be able to deny because I'm only 18-inch range.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
only get 1 deny.
let's keep it moving. So let me just make sure of that. Let's see if I need the line of sight for the negative spells. Jinx. Nope, choose one enemy unit with an 18. Cool, so.
Eldar Psychers, man. They know where you are.
They know where you are, so.
Much like Santa Claus. The runes tell if you've been naughty or nice.
So I can't do the +1 to my cast because I'm out of CP. But I will focus will on myself, which goes off, and then I will doom Sammael. Oh no, doom the thing over there, which goes off because I'm +2.
Doom.
Doom
The Terminators or the Dark Shroud?
I'll doom the Dark Shroud.
You got range?
Yeah, I measured it.
Okay. Sorry.
So that's it for him.
Can I deny that Doom?
That's off ammo, so no.
No, I can't.
And then he'll try to jinx you on a perils, which I'll take for a D3 for 1 on himself. So you can't deny that.
But you're not gonna hit me with anything really that my armor save doesn't care. I mean.
I'm sorry. I restrain them, so they get half movement.
Oh, then I'm definitely gonna deny.
You can't deny me.
Oh, never mind then. And it's not like I would have gone off. And why can't I deny?
It's it's not a deny on a 4-up. You take a deny roll. Like you get to try to deny the witch. I'm pretty sure that's the new rule.
Dang it. Yeah, I believe it would be. Because I always thought it was weird that you just roll a deny.
It used to be that 4-up thing, right? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go into Sammael with all the Reapers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 1 extra shot, which I'm going to roll that dice. So on 3s, a lot of 1s and 2s. And I'm strength 5, you're T5, so on 4s.
Yep, I'm going to double check. But yeah, he's T5. Almost certainly. Yep.
Cool, so 5 saves, you get your 4 invulns.
Wait, didn't you jinx him? Or did you doom him?
I doomed the other thing, actually.
Okay.
So he takes 6, so he's dead.
Yep. Do you want to call it the game there, sir?
Yeah, let's talk out the rest of it.
Yeah.
So he dies.
Does he explode? Sorry, that
You're
is
good.
one
That is
question
a
I
good
always
question.
have.
I really want my guardians to pick
He
up
doesn't
this.
explode. He has a jet bike and he doesn't explode.
Yeah.
That's lame.
He has a pretty cool bike. All right, and then the guardians will probably pick that up on 4 wounds.
Yeah.
It's doomed.
With Fred is the other thing.
Yeah,
So
and it's
you could go fishing for rending hits. Yeah, I think
So then,
my
start of your
central
turn,
deployment.
you'll get 5 on hold. Here, let's just
Yep.
like score up the rest of the game. So you, let's see. So I will score engage for another 3. Am I scoring engage for another 3? Yeah, I'll keep them on the top corner. The Wraith Blades are over there in that corner. So yes, engage for another 3, puts me at 11. And then presumably last turn I can max it out. We'll see. For another 3, so probably put it at 14. Sorry. And then Scramblers, I'm just finishing now, so I'll get 10 on Scramblers. And then Assassinate, I just picked up Sammael.
The banner character.
Yeah, I'm
so
not
you're
gonna
at
pick
12.
up the banner. So I'll get 12 on that total. And then my last turn for primary, I don't think you can reach out and touch me here.
Nope.
So
you're probably
I'll
gonna
get
take
15. So last turn of primary. Yeah.
And when do in the new rules, when do I score?
I'm gonna get instead of getting 5, I'm getting 15 this turn.
Why?
Because I'm holding 3. So
Aren't you on 4?
no, that one I'm getting 5. So for a total of 30 primary. And then you're going to score top. You will score 5 this turn, right?
Yeah, 5 for the rest of the game, pretty much.
And then you probably can't get to the other ones. Yeah, so just another 5. And so that puts you at 20 primary total.
25.
25, yeah. Cool. And
I
then
have some pride for
domination,
myself.
you won't score. Grind, you won't score. Banners, you will score for 5. Yeah, you'll get the full 5 on that. So total score looking like 30,
So this is a
39.
very different game on the secondaries.
Yeah,
I think
so-
this is an army composition thing. I think
39 to 66 before paint
you
scores.
see a lot of lists like Death Guard now
That's a
giving up maximum assassinate. You got you got Space Marines, especially Dark Angels, who like to play. Playing multiple wings is fun, but you're bringing a lot of characters. That's
A lot of points and characters, yeah. Also the
Yeah.
assassinate points too.
and then with the Mortarians Anvil, when we did that mechanized list, one of the big things was that Bring It Down was just not hurting it as much.
Mm-hmm.
And so having that scoring pressure sort of on your shoulders and feeling the need to either catch up, because I knew he was going to be, or Evan was going to be taking the lead on secondaries this whole game, I felt that's why I always was trying to be in a really maximally aggressive position at the end of my turn to force primary actions. Evan took out a lot of my OBSEC early, so I didn't have a great way to just stick around and stick it to him.
Yeah. When you aggressively counterstruck at the bottom of turn 1, I don't think that was a bad play because I think you really could have run away with the game at that point. If you basically wiped that whole unit. And then this one, having 5 models left because you failed that charge, if you'd made that charge, it'd probably be a different game to some extent at least.
I would have had something to focus on the Wave Serpents. But in some ways, I'd say your MVPs, from my feeling, were the Dark Reapers. I know that in some ways the Shining Spears did a lot, but it's just the fact that I had to keep thinking about them. I know you had so much CP; they were going to keep firing and fading. So anything they wanted to hit, I wasn't able to touch them back.
Yeah. There was no way for you to deal with them. That was the problem. It was like a uninteractable. It wasn't interactable. There was no way for you to get to them.
Yeah,
and
I
you
couldn't
didn't
make you burn enough CP either to
Mhm.
make you. You're such a crucial stratagem. I think you spent one of your last CP on it.
Yep.
So in a lot of ways, there's just really no chance for me to. Because when I was looking at the list beforehand and I didn't know what was going in the transports, I'm thinking Dark Reapers.
Yep.
Are perfect target for the Dark Talon, which is my aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
but
There's
when
no
it
way
was sort
I
of
was
up
never going to
against
give
bikes,
that to you.
yeah.
I think with barring like an Eradicator squad, there's no way you were going to pick up a Wave Serpent in one turn. And so that meant that even if I had to like shift who was in which one, I could keep the Dark Reapers kind of safe for the entire game until you popped both my Wave Serpents, or popped it and then still had extra shooting left. Like the Wraith Blades they were going to come out early and trying to just sit on this midfield, so they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Once you put Protect on them and they're just 3-ups, they're chilling. Like they're so tough to kill. The thing is, the scariest part of your army was the Ravenwing with the Apothecary, who has, first of all, he's picking up dudes, he's giving out the Feel No Pain aura, and then he shuts off my one thing that my entire army hinges on, which is these broken invulnerable saves of 3-up and 2-up.
And he went into a bad alley. He zigged when he really actually should have zagged. There were two equally close Bladeguard squads, and I'm like, oh, I'll stick him right here. He'll get reroll wounds versus reroll hits.
If you finished that Shining Spear squad, I probably wouldn't have had enough to get to him.
But
that was the thing. When they lived,
double movement Eldar bikes are always really tough, especially on a smaller board where maybe beforehand, my objectives might have been a little bit back here, and so he would have had to come forward into the librarian. I mean, in this case, it was so easy for you to get wraps where you needed moving around engagement range.
Well, that's with 2 Shining Spears units, I actually don't mind taking Assassinate, and I'm a huge, the opposite of advocate for Assassinate. I feel like any time that you are banking on you completing something, like I'd much rather force my opponent to come deal with my models while we stand than have to go take care of their models. But in this matchup where his characters are so critical, and he doesn't have tons of bodies to block shooting stuff, and I have the speed to just double move spears and get to where I need, like I have ways of kind of just getting to those
lookout circs.
Yeah,
if I embed units, then things move slowly.
Yep. I killed 0 Deathwing. That was the plan, right? Is not shoot them once. I thought about it on turn 1. I was like, should I try to nuke them? Probably would have got like 6 hits. 3 wounds, 1.5 go through your storm shields, kill 1 guy, maybe 2.
Gets picked up by an apothecary.
There was no reason for me to do that. If I had done that and double moved a spear unit and shot them and charged them, I probably could have killed like 6 to 8. And even then, like you pick them up, I lose my spear unit. Was not the right call. The right call was definitely leave them alone. Didn't make use of the Guardian Blob. I think that's the weakest link of the army right now. But I'm actually happy with the army overall. I think 9 spears. Like you just need 9 because you lose them and then they lose value quickly. But having such big units did make them feel very vulnerable. I think one mistake I made was keeping this unit so far forward. I might have kept this unit. I might have redeployed it right back here. You still could have got to it with the Dark Talon though. So that was kind of why I didn't do that. But I ate some unnecessary shots from Sammael and from the Dark Shroud. But that's the only thing I think I did wrong, was pushing them a little too far forward. I wish I had like a bigger piece of obscuring to kind of hide back, like a pure, really tall wall that could have maybe blocked from the Dark Talon. But that Dark Talon was going to go blast something that had blast keyword, right?
Yeah,
we saw the mortals.
9 mortal wounds.
Those mortals were painful. Would not recommend eating that. But I mean, I managed to pull this game out with no obsec really. Like, if one outrider lived there, all of a sudden you hold that objective.
It's really tough. That's why I think I might try and go for bikes next time with multi-multi attack bikes and
more outriders maybe.
Yeah, but as well, even in a normal bike squad where you attach a multi-multi attack bike, you can just get a little, an extra body for almost the same points. A little less on the wound efficiency, but you can sometimes pick up, maybe a plasma gun if you need.
You could drop I know everyone loves this Ancient who has this banner that makes this one.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about him. I was crazy when he did the Feel No Pain, but...
you just do you put a lot of points into making this unit unshiftable, right? Because it's 450 already. Then if you add the character, it's 550. You have the Apothecary.
Mortarian prices.
Yeah, right? Like you have the Apothecary next to him. Maybe that's, you figure that's some amount of points. That's a lot of points that's a quarter of your army that... is not fast. If you're playing Oath of the Moment and there's an objective in the middle and it's direct assault, great. Like that's a perfect time to have a 10-man unit that sits there and doesn't get shifted. But in this one, it's like you would have had to pick a flank. I would have gone to the other flank immediately with everything. I just think there's so much play around it where a quarter of your army didn't do anything.
Yeah, and I'm really used to actually, but with the index play, a big change for me is the librarian for the chaplain. So before that, I'd have a chaplain with Wise Orator and the +2 to charge and consolidate, and he would be the delivery mechanism for especially Deathwing Knights, but any of those sort of transhuman Terminators.
Especially out of deep strike too, if you chose to do that.
Well, yeah, because then you can make you deep
7-inch
strike within
charges.
6 inches, and then it becomes a 4-inch charge.
With the old
with
Deathwing Assault.
Or with
Combined Assault, which you...
combined assault, yeah. And so that was actually a really good delivery mechanism.
4-inch charge was crazy, yeah.
Yeah, and...
now it's a 7, unfortunately, but that's still not too bad.
Yeah, but it's harder to find room for the chaplain in the list, I think. Maybe for the banner bearer, but... yeah, I've really had to seriously consider where he goes. Like, he doesn't fit in great with Ravenwing or Deathwing either, so...
Make him a bike captain, no?
Yeah.
I love the bike captain in my White Scars, but... yeah.
But I really am... I think out of all the named characters, I think Sammael really actually has a lot of very interesting things to offer.
I like him.
On his frame. He's a
Chapter
little
Master?
weird.
Build the Talonmaster is cool. Plasma Cannon's fine. Sword's fine. The movement is just kind of where he shines, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, like, do you want him or do you want a Talonmaster? I think I'd rather have him. I mean, you want one of each, but before you pick up the second Talonmaster, I think I'd pick up Sammael. That's just personal preference.
I'd agree there, yeah.
But
having a Talonmaster is so strange. It's one of the last character...
18 shots. It puts out 18 shots
Yes.
which is crazy.
And you can do that on a 2-up.
Sammael's putting out like
in
10
combat.
shots. Yeah.
You know, if you charge in and then you stand still, you just get to keep shooting.
Because Sammael's, I guess, putting out 10 shots, and even though some are plasma, like 18 shots is definitely mathematically superior. You're still hitting on 2s.
And they have a really strong that first phase when everything goes to AP2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think a more defensive deployment would have helped me much because I still needed to come out to meet you in those shining spears.
Black Knights died turn 1. They were just the first thing to go.
Well, we'll see on the pregame move. I don't know if an invulnerable would have saved them, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think it would have because I had the -1 AP, so all the shuriken would have. I think I forgot to count those in when we were taking armor saves.
We were at the start, yeah. You had some AP1 shuriken stuff that I think you counted as AP0.
Yeah.
Any final closing thoughts, I guess?
I mean, I think this game just shows that you can win games with armies that are bad, right? Like, people, you know, my buddy wins with Tyranids all the time. Like, you know, people say this army's bad, you can't play with it, Craftworld. Yeah, Eldar have not been placing at tournaments. And, I mean, neither my list nor your list are, like, the most min-max list possible, but they're not far from it. They're not that far from it. And,
I mean, yeah, we're talking about things that people have been concerned about. The brick of Terminators with the Pennant, and I think it's showing, you know,
if anything,
we're
Eldar are able to play around it.
Yeah, and like the Imperium, and especially if I'm gonna have to pay to put them in a Land Raider or something, it's just insane to try and move them. We don't have the deep strike we had, and so it's a very different type of list piloting from the Index. And I think that there's, especially if they can keep what makes Craftworld and I think Harlequins as well so fun. I'm really looking forward to the 9th edition. I mean, Drakari Codex will give us a little sneak peek.
Yeah, definitely.
But
playing an army like this is fun. It feels like you have a toolbox, and it feels like you don't have any killer units. Like, not one of my units is a brick like that, but I have tricks between the double moves, the fire and fades, lightning fast, protect. Like, I have ways to keep certain units like safe or do things with them. And like having a toolbox army feels like it's just fun to play with, honestly. So I'm hoping the new Codex stuff like turns out good. Please, Drakari, fingers crossed.
And I'm really hoping all of the Aspect Warriors get core, stuff like that. Because, I mean, I think core can make or break
They just need to rebuild
what's good.
Aspect Warriors. Half of them are just unplayable.
Swooping Hawks, anyone?
Yeah. Get those Scramblers with some Swooping Hawks. I think the Rangers were cool. They did their job before they got nuked by mortal wounds. But, like, you know...
It was a good smite.
It was worth the 60 points, 65 points to just have them built in deep strike into a corner. Not every single army has enough troops to screen out fully, and I didn't have to do any sorts of like kind of movement stuff to get units in range for scramblers. I just
as well with all of my characters being transhuman, they're actually one of the best snipers because it's not because transhuman overcomes like this always wounds on a first, even with attacker priority. But if you're doing mortal wounds on a wound of 6 up, then you know
Rangers
you can pop. Yeah, but you can. It's more viable to pop at Space Marine characters almost than a Vindicare in some ways.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's wrap up. That was a great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, welcome to the competitive standard 40K. We got a lot more games coming out soon. Dark Angel's killing it. Thanks for showing it off, Patrick.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Stay frosty and don't tell them the words.
Stay competitive.